What does that even mean?
Hey, TJ Gray. Oh, congratulations, man. That was awesome.
Except they weren't face to face.
And then behind the back being like,
well, says more about them as a human being than
congratulations.
Else,
right? That's basically what everybody was saying.
Haters say that.
I'm a hater.
John C. McGinley returns to this program. It's been a long time since we've seen Johnny C.
Rooster's awesome.
This show is unhinged.
One episode so far, but I was telling Brotman, I laughed out loud for 30 minutes at least 7 times.
Dude, it's fun.
Well, he'll be here tomorrow.
Chris, you think he'll come on? No, spoiler alert, with his shirt off?
We can only hope.
Yeah, Susie and I watched episode 1 of Rooster last night, and I know what you're talking about. Yeah, of course. I mean, I love Bill Lawrence. Bill Lawrence, it's a great show. Wrote it with Matt Tarsis, who's just been around this town and just a great writer, great dude. Yeah.
And Steve Carell is just
Steve Carell's in it. Obviously, John C. McGinley's in it, but this is the same guy with Scrubs and Shrinking. Ted Lasso, good stuff. Oh, Rod Woodson just joined the party as well.
Hey.
So what we're going to do is tell Rod he's on and then unbook him.
What did that happen?
Well, he's covering the Ravens. So.
That's so bad.
You wouldn't do that to your guy, Rod.
Never.
And he played for the Raiders.
Yeah.
So he's got a unique perspective on all of it.
Should I tell? Because, he came from the Raiders. Well, he went from the Ravens to the Raiders, didn't he?
I think he
did.
ended with the Raiders. Yeah.
Okay. So what if I told him?
What if he said,
this is great.
That you're going to go from the Raiders to the Ravens, but no, you're going back to the Raiders.
His last 2 years with the Raiders.
Yeah, he played the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was first team All-Pro as a 37-year-old.
Rod is.
Dude.
He's one of the GOATs.
Led the league in
Really
picks
is.
that year. God, what a
Really
legend.
is.
Rod and I called an NFL Europe game for NFL Network early on. And what that meant was not go to Europe.
Yes.
What it meant, you went to NFL Films in New Jersey and called the game off of a television screen.
Yep.
Because they weren't sending us to Europe.
No, budget wasn't that big then.
So it was a Berlin Thunder game. Is that the name of his Berlin?
Berlin.
I think it was the Berlin Thunder. I think.
Wasn't they
Look it up.
Hamburg?
Professional American football team based in Berlin.
Berlin, Germany.
Not the Hamburger.
And no, that was
Hamburger.
that was the man who currently runs CW Sports. Once sent an email and a reply to all, everybody wondering if the Hamburg's new team would be called the Hamburglers. And, that did not go over well with some individual in the NFL front office thinking that he was making fun as opposed to having fun. Life lessons for all. Make sure it's not replying to all before you hit send. But anyway, I digress. I'm sitting with Rod getting ready to call the game, and he's pointing to the screen, and he's like, I ran track in that building. And that building in Berlin is very famous for people running track because that's where the Olympics were held, where Jesse Owens once upon a time told the Nazis, not today, not here.
Not today.
And not with me.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm like, really? When did you run track in Berlin? The Olympic Stadium in Berlin, and he said when he first came out of college, he held out on the Steelers. He told the Steelers and Chuck Noll and the Rooneys, yeah, I'm not coming until you pay me the right amount of money.
Yeah, he only played 8 games his first year.
And he and he ran track. He's like, I'm going to go run track.
Rod was fast.
Okay.
Field. Woof.
Yeah. So, yeah, Rod Woodson's a GOAT.
He was so fast.
All-time leader in interception return for a touchdown.
Yeah, he was so fast.
So we'll ask Rod how things are with Baltimore, and he lives in Vegas. So it'll be great. He's got touch points. Maybe Max will be there.
At Rod's joint?
Just like, just like the bracketologies, we're all together.
Paging Dr. Brackets.
In one space today. One of my favorite moments.
That was pretty cool, though.
But Joe Lunardi just showed up on ESPN without the lab coat.
See, that was for us.
I don't like that.
Was it?
I feel special.
Yeah, I do feel a little bit special.
Joe with a lab coat, greater than Joe.
Or he ditched the lab coat. Like, I am not doing this anymore. Look at this guy.
That's legendary right there.
With his lab coat.
Really?
He's so, yeah, I love it. It's fantastic.
Rich, you got to get the doctorate.
I'm gonna.
Come on, bro.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to call you Doc Eisen.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
Yeah.
I'll get my DeLorean and go back in time.
If you could,
Yes.
go back in time.
Yes.
In time.
Right now, where would you go and what would you change?
I go right behind the bench and tell Chris Webber we have no timeouts left.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
Okay. That's what I'd say. It's March Madness. I'm just trying to keep it all on track.
Damn, that was good, man. You know what, Rich? I'm a plug.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a fun day, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more on the TV side of things, but radio, we'll chat Friday.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. In the second round of the American Conference Tournament in women's basketball, North Texas beat Florida Atlantic 80-57. Coming up at 3 o'clock, it'll be UTSA and South Florida on ESPN+. The winner of that game will face East Carolina tomorrow night at 9:30. Earlier this week, Coach Kim McNeil was a guest on Pirate Radio Live and was asked who she's counting on to help the team make a run in the tournament.
Our bench is going to be key. You know, our two freshmen coming off the bench, Taylor Barner, Olivia Hilliard, I thought they played really well against Tulsa. They came in and gave us some good minutes off the bench and allowed, some of the, Kennedy to sit a little bit. So if they can come in and give us some good, strong minutes like they did against Tulsa, that just makes us deeper, that just makes us fresher, and that just allows us, to be able to have more threats on the floor. So our 4 kids coming off the bench are going to be key this weekend.
This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken-Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Pirate fans, don't miss a single moment. With the Pirate Radio app, you get exclusive podcasts, breaking news, and the latest updates on the Pirates, all in one place. From coach and player interviews to live game coverage and expert analysis, take Pirate Radio wherever you go and listen live anytime, anywhere. Download the Pirate Radio app today and stay connected to your Pirates. Pirate Radio, your crew, your team, your station. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey, and we got left side. Strong side.
Y'all are intimidating guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
Gun. First down, ECU. Spinning free. Still on his feet. Marlon Gunn Jr. He's gone.
How about them Pirates, baby?
You already know, my guy.
Pirate pride, baby. Pirate pride. ECU. ECU. ECU.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Carolina Caliber, and you can find us on YouTube as we are live for the next 3 hours. We are watching hoops. We are talking Pirate baseball. We are opening up our Cucinella's March Madness contest. Today, we will seed the East. We will have 16 winners. You'll win a Cucinella's gift card, and you will be entered into our contest. If your team makes the Final Four, you win additional gift cards. Team wins it all, even more. So all you got to do is call in 317-1250. We'll do it towards the end of hour one. We'll take some from the chat gang as well, and have 64 winners by the time we get to Tuesday. But we're going to do 16 today. So be ready to call coming up at the end of this hour, and later in the show, we'll let you know what seed you have in the tournament. All right, we got a lot of guests to get to on today's show as well. ACC Cappy, Zach Kaplan, joins us coming up in about 20 minutes or so. Jarrett went one-on-one with John Yurkow, head coach of Penn. They'll be in town this weekend for a 3-game series against the red-hot Bats of East Carolina. Jeff Nadu will join us to talk some gambling, March Madness, who's in, who's out, who does he like in these big conference tournaments. We'll talk about that with Jeff Nadu. We've got Phil Harris, the wrestling coach at J.H. Rose, joining us, and also we'll talk to the first women's champion at J.H. Rose Wrestling. So looking forward to that coming up in hour 3. Greg Hudson joins us on the show as well. We are packed. We're going to have a fun Thursday. Glad you're riding along with us on Pirate Radio Live. Shirley Rhodes is here. Intern Carter in the house today. We got J-Bone, head of the table. Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone, a.k.a. the little guy, a.k.a. Little Finger, a.k.a. Dug In, a.k.a. Big Time. What's up, Jarrett?
What's up, Clip? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm fired up. Great basketball day today, wall-to-wall hoops. We've already seen some good games. We saw one very important result in the MAC tournament. So a lot going on, and we are going to talk about it all on today's Pirate Radio Live. And did I mention we have our Doghouse Tavern Dog of the Day coming up at 4 o'clock. So even more basketball talk there, and joining us for that a little later. And joining us right now, I have to look to my left side.
Strong side.
The Chan Man is here. What's up, Chan?
What's up, guys? Great to be with you on this ugly Thursday.
Needed it.
I did not look at the weather. Jared Watkins told me about 3 hours ago that 3 hours from now it will be 40 degrees. And I said, what in the H are you talking about? What the H? And he said, why you think I'm wearing this hoodie?
Yeah.
I said, why you think I'm looking at what you wear every day?
Well, I mean, it's kind of noticeable. I mean, I'm looking at you, but I see you're wearing short sleeves. I'm not examining your outfit.
Do you know what I'm wearing under the table?
No, and I don't want to.
No, you don't.
There's nothing much to speak of. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, I was not prepared for this cold, this rain, and this wind.
Yeah, but I mean, with the warm weather, the bugs are out. I mean, the front of my truck covered in bugs. The pollen's starting to get a little bad. So we needed a big rain. Needed it.
The wind is bad. There's a tree down on Arlington, according to Susan Deans. Talked to our friend Frank Etheridge from First Flight Credit Union. He said that there is a tree down over there.
Man,
I almost lost my hat walking to lunch.
That's crazy. That's insane. So the wind is bad. So if you're on the road listening to us, please be careful.
Mark and Chandler, y'all had lunch, and the place you were at, apparently the sign blew over.
Yeah, it's a place that a lot of people know about here, really in eastern North Carolina. The sign blew down.
And y'all were...
The letters came off the sign.
Y'all were telling that story, and Jared said, yeah, man, my hat almost blew off my head.
I said, I saw a leaf fly 10
What a
feet.
topper you are.
I mean...
Hat, giant sign, pretty much the same thing.
Look,
tree.
I think that place makes a good amount of money. I don't. So this would probably be more financially devastating than...
Everything's about money with you.
And that is a hat that you wear quite often. And I feel like you have...
I only have about like 4 or 5 in rotation.
Yeah. But that one right there, you have some emotional attachment to it.
I got it at a Hank Jr. concert. So, I mean...
Oh, can't replace that.
Or the memories.
Pike liked the stream. He said, I liked early, so don't let me down.
What's up, Pike?
What's up, Pike?
We'll have a fun show for you today, Pike. Jerry says, hello. Hello. We are the PRL chat gang. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Lane says, how about them Pirates?
How about them,
man?
So I said,
How about them Pirates, baby?
How about them, Mike?
Were we playing football yesterday?
If we are, fire the coaches. Only 24 against William and What are we doing?
I said 6 would be enough yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was right.
Yeah.
You were Jared said, let's go for 18 plus. And the Pirates said, okay.
Okay, I see you.
And da-da-da-da-da for sure. Oh, was it a 24 spot?
24-3, man. I think we put up back-to-back 7 spots. I think the 4th or 5th inning. Just all around great day. Wish we could have seen it.
Swinging dingers.
Jamie says, what's up, Sean?
What's going on?
Come on, Sean.
Come on.
Come on, John.
Come on, Sean.
Susan says, be safe out there. Tree down on Arlington. Stay away.
Stay away.
Thank you for the traffic report. Jamie has hand up. He wants in on the bracket. Shirley, can you go ahead and write Jamie's name? We're grandfathering him into the Cucinella's March Madness contest. So, Jamie, you are first in. And I tell you what, if any of you other chat regulars want to jump in, go ahead. If you're on the chat and you want in the contest, go ahead, and we'll do phone calls later this hour. Jamie says, Carter, don't forget to push the button.
We have no videos today, so all good.
False.
True.
Your cow?
His phone. They were traveling.
Not my cow. Your cow.
Dang. All right. Chad says, bang, bang, chat gang.
Bang, bang.
Chad also wants in. Chad dropped by some Con Knipple cards for me today.
Yeah.
That's one way to get in this contest. I gave him a Cam Ward rookie in return. So trading some rookies there. Can you put Chad in, Shirley? Chad Moore, you are in. There's no next 4 in, last 4 out on the bubble. Jamie and Chad are in.
Automatic.
They punched their ticket.
If you guys in the chat gang want to get in, let me know. All right. Let's see. Terry says, Sean, why were you not covering this game? Unacceptable.
I passed that torch to my good friend J-Bone.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Yeah, Williamsburg too far. Gas price is too high, so.
That's true. He also, Terry said, Sean, you're back. Thought you were coming to take J.J. Jansen's job.
I don't. He's back for an 18th year with the Carolina Panthers.
Mike P said, bought a hat at a concert. Sick brag.
Yeah.
Free hat.
Free hat.
What did it run you, about 35?
About 40, yeah.
Good
It's Richardson,
Lord
man.
Almighty.
Richardson is a quality brand of hat.
Windproof.
Huh?
I said they're supposed to be windproof, but
Well, I don't like it to be too tight, you know.
Tweet. PJ says, hey. What you guys want to do? You want to break down some scores or talk ECU baseball? Take a look at we got it from the helm.
Yeah, nothing much, really. I mean, I say nothing much. People probably get something out of it.
Did they talk any men's basketball?
Jordan Riley, all conference first. That's what I was looking for. Was like that disappointed at how it ended, but it was just congratulations to Jordan and congratulations to Jordan Riley.
All right, Pirates will be represented on the national stage. Sophomore sprinter Kelly Ufadiyama will compete at the NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championship on Friday and Saturday in Arkansas.
Okay.
All right, go Kelly. Let's see, what else we got? Faith Spencer delivered a standout performance at the American Conference Indoor Championships, capturing the women's triple jump.
Man, she had faith.
With a leap of 12.85 meters. That's fantastic. We've got Kim McNeil and the women's basketball team playing in the conference tournament Friday night at 9 p.m. The wait continues. They're going to be rusty, man. I already know it.
Yeah.
That is a long layoff, and you're playing teams that have played at least one game, maybe two. So I'm very worried. Take the opponent first quarter, and then Pirates game.
Slow start for the Lady Pirates. It sucks being the second best team in the league.
It sucks.
Sucks.
I tell you what doesn't suck. Frida Zoo.
Be careful.
Frida Z has qualified for the NCAA Diving Championships coming up March 18th through the 21st in Hotlanta. She will compete in the 1 meter, 3 meter, and platform dive, the first Pirate to qualify for all 3 diving events. We have home football game designations that came out this week. App State will be Pirate Club Weekend painted purple. NC Central Family Weekend.
Family.
Try to get some butts in seats there. Rice will be Homecoming, Letter Winners Weekend. I should give the dates maybe. September 26th for Family Weekend, October 10th for Homecoming. Temple will be Fan Appreciation.
I'm glad that they appreciate the fans for one game.
Is everybody getting in free?
That's what they should do.
How are they going to appreciate the fans?
I think they're going to have every member of the Pirate Club at each gate patting everybody on the back.
Oh, wow.
As they walk in.
Instead of a pat down, we're going to give you a back pat. South Florida is Military Appreciation Day and Night of the Boneyard.
Happy we don't have to play a military school on Military Appreciation Day.
Florida Atlantic is Senior Day.
I think Night of the Boneyard should have been on Halloween. That's just my opinion. Halloween.
What if it's a noon game?
Yeah.
Day of the Boneyard.
No painted gold, thank God.
That's what you're thanking God about?
I mean, a lot of things. Thank God for everything. I'm very blessed and highly favored.
Jordan Riley finishes second in the nation for points per game. And John Gilbert says we appreciate Jordan Riley and his contribution to our men's basketball team the last 2 seasons, both on and off the court.
Mm-hmm.
Softball hitting the road off after a 17-9 start.
Man.
Sidney Rainford, American Conference Pitcher of the Week. 2 complete game shutouts against Wichita. So,
wow.
The wink, Sean.
All you got to do is just give me that wink.
Give me that wank. Men's golf team at Brook Valley. You can go see them. Admission is free. 36 holes played Monday, 18 on Tuesday. And lost two beloved Pirate Club members last week, Dick Bennett and Jane Steele. And he talks about those losses. So, I do know Drew, the assistant director of operations in the department, has been a trivia, not regular, but a trivia goer. So, thinking about those families. All right, there is your From the Helm from John Gilbert. All right, earlier today, we'll talk some ACC with ACC Cappy in a moment. NC State and Virginia played a very entertaining basketball game. I was highly sports entertained during that game. Virginia gets the win. Wolfpack got down double digits a couple times.
I saw that.
It reminded me of UCF Cincinnati yesterday, except NC State couldn't catch all the way up. Yeah. But State would not go down without a fight. Saw in a recent bracket that State was, I think, a 10 playing Tennessee.
Okay.
I believe, something like that, which would be a fun matchup. As they left the broadcast, they said, the question is, where will State be? Will they be in Dayton, or will they, get to the field of 64?
Yeah, I saw Zach Kaplan stand up from yesterday's first day of the ACC tournament, and he did mention that the State win yesterday was huge for them when it comes to making the tournament. If they lost that game, there was a good chance they were not going to make it, but with that win, that kind of secures them at least a spot somewhere.
The big storyline all year, would Miami of Ohio make the tournament as an at-large? The best way to not worry about that is to win your conference tournament. Well, they lose today to UMass in the quarterfinal, 87-83, moving them to 31-1 on the year. And now they have to wait, as all these bubble teams are still playing. They got to wait till Sunday and figure out if they are going to hear their name called.
87-83, Miami of Ohio. Welcome to the NIT.
Ooh, what do you think, J-Bo?
They'll be in.
I hope they're in.
I do too.
I mean, if it's...
And I kind of feel like they do. They might just get run off the court. Yeah. What seed do you put 31-1 Miami of Ohio?
12. 13, 14.
Yeah, 13, I'm going to say.
Okay.
But then again, what seed do you put the champion Akron? Are they at 12?
One above.
Yeah.
I mean, you lost one game. Are we really going to sit here and argue Auburn over a team that lost one game?
Well, that's the thing. Auburn plays Tennessee in about 10 minutes, and that is a monster game for them. I was hoping they would lose yesterday, but Auburn still has a fighting chance because they're still in their conference tournament.
Yeah.
Other games today, the Johnnies beat Providence 85-72. Iowa State won by, was it 39 yesterday? They won by 22 today over Texas Tech.
Wow.
So they have been hammering opponents. Beat Arizona State yesterday. Games going on right now. Do you have a dog of the day? So Chandler, our special friend, his dog of the day, which we're doing at 4:00, started playing 15 minutes ago. We're allowing it.
Checkmate.
Louisville and Miami, you've got the U, right?
Yeah.
Money line?
Money line. And it was plus 102. It was very close, but when I saw it, of course, I wasn't paying attention to the times, but I saw Miami. I saw they were a dog, and I just remembered a few years ago when we took Miami. I just got too excited because I remember when we went on the Miami ride a few years ago and won all of our Miami bets, even the one that they lost, I believe, in the semifinal. We took their points, so I got excited, took the U, and I believe down by 5, 20-15 right now.
Well, the good news is if people like tailing our picks, you can still take Miami money line at plus 140 because they are trailing by 5, 20-15. Wisconsin up 7 on Washington. Let me check in on the A10 because I know the Bonnies are playing right now. Arizona and UCF just got underway. Zona up too early there. In the MAC, Toledo 71-64 over Bowling Green. Under 4 minutes left to go. Texas Southern beating Alabama A&M in the SWAC quarterfinal. George Mason beating the Bonnies by 10, 34-24 in the first half. Seton Hall, the Pirates, putting it on Creighton, 33-26 in the first half. UNLV and Utah State playing in the Mountain West. And Shirley, speaking of UNLV, can we hear my old friend Josh Pastner, one of the most annoying coaches I've ever come across?
Many fans text me that this is a tournament of horrors for UNLV. It's the house of horrors. That meaning that the last 10, and I said horrors, Horrors, by the way, okay? But here's the thing. They said the last decade, UNLV's been 0 for 10 in all games in the Mountain West Conference tournament except Air Force, not named Air Force. And they haven't been in the semis for over 13 years. So they said, they haven't won a game in over a decade against somebody not named Air Force. I wanted to beat San Diego State so bad, but I always believe this in life. Things are deeper than they look on the surface. Because of our loss, it gave us a chance to play Wyoming. If we had won, we would have played Air Force. So now we broke the streak. Things in life are deeper than they look on the surface, and because of that, we got to play Wyoming, and the house of horrors, Horrors, is broken. We broke the streak. God bless the Mountain West Conference. God bless the Rebels, and God bless the United States of America, land of the free because of the brave.
Got me there at the end.
By the way, they're not going to the tournament. That was after an 8-9 win.
Yeah.
In the first round of the Mountain West tournament.
Did the ghost of Jeff Charles text him? The House of Horrors.
Horrors.
It's the House of Horrors.
Right. I don't like that guy.
I really didn't like him.
I don't like the way he looks.
Nah, I don't like the way he looks.
I thought he was 13 years old when he was coaching
Memphis.
Like Memphis in 09.
He would live on the court.
Yes.
He would triple team the opposing team in the middle of the court. But Josh Pastner fired up after a UNLV win, and hey, the momentum is carried over. They're up 12-9 today on Utah State. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. James said he sounds like Super Dave. Super Dave Osborne.
Did you just say that? I read it.
What did you hear what you just said? Mike P said this Pastner rant is rivaling Steiner math.
Yeah.
All right. That was Steiner English. Steiner spelling.
How's the horse? Horrors.
It was Steiner, Mendoza, Super Dave, all in one. All right. We'll take a break, come back. ACC Cappy. Zach Kaplan joins us live from Charlotte when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Back with you after this.
Downtown Greenville, are you ready to get lucky? Lucky Tunes is back at Fish Street Hardware on Saturday, March 14th from 4 to 11 p.m., bringing nonstop live music all day long. Ryan Joyner, Tristan Kite, Brooke Adamski, Tanner Oakley, Eric Dunlow, and the Back Row Backsliders closing out the night. Green beer, Irish food specials, giveaways, a full St. Patrick's cocktail menu, no cover, just big energy and wall-to-wall music. Lucky Tunes at Fish Street Hardware, where Greenville gathers.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Warm up from the winter with hot manufacturer rebates and store discounts. Buy any new Winchester Super X pump, Wildcat, Expert, or XPR, get $25 back. Getting ready for turkey season? Buy any new Winchester Super X pump shotgun, get $50 back. Or bring in the heat with a Savage $100 rebate on a Savage Renegade shotgun. Don't forget 50% off Nomad turkey gear. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Oh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote. Or you can email us at info@scitekes.com.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
You know Pip Printing for custom printing and marketing, but do you know they also do custom apparel? Need a company store for your employees, team, or just to sell your custom apparel online? Pip has the team in place to get that up and running for you in no time. Come into our store at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville and check out the clearance sale on jackets and coats. Brands by Cutter & Buck, Gildan, and Carhartt with some items as low as $10. At Pip, we do a lot more than you think. Call or come out to see the We Do people at Pip Printing.
March Madness, everybody. Can you feel it?
Pirate Radio March Madness is back. Listen to Pirate Radio Live from 3 to 6 p.m. this week for your chance to be one of the 64 lucky winners of a free lunch combo courtesy of Cucinella's in Greenville. If your team makes a tournament run, you could win an additional $50 to $100 gift card from Cucinella's. Listen to win. Thanks to Cucinella's with locations Midtown across from Best Buy and downtown across from Sup Dogs and online at Facebook and Instagram. Pirate Radio, your station for winners and your home for March.
This is Chris Johnson, CJ2K. You listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Ron Ayers Motorsports has been Greenville's go-to place for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more since 1975. Stop by their 30,000-square-foot store featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, and much more, all backed by Ron Ayers' 50-plus years of trusted service. Go by and see Jimmy Stallings and his team today. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome back. Hour 1. Pirate Radio Live with the crew on a cold, rainy Thursday.
A little chilly.
Yikes. But the action is hot inside the Spectrum Center.
Is it lightning hot?
We'll find out because ACC Cappy, Zach Kaplan, joins us on the Turner home team live line as Louisville has a 1-point lead over Miami in the first half. Zach, how you doing, man?
Hey, Cliff. Great to be with you on the stormy Thursday.
Is it bad weather there in Charlotte as well?
I tell you, it was atrocious this morning. And then, Jenny Sheldon called me earlier. I said, hey, we're going to send it your way. And so it's actually blue skies here. You're catching me on I-85 as I head from Charlotte to Winston-Salem for some state championship basketball, but just leaving the Spectrum Center after State gets knocked out by Virginia. So, it's been, just one of those fun weeks, a little back and forth in the western part of the state.
Yeah, Zach doing the double hoops today, getting high school and college postseason basketball.
So what's it feeling like now? What can we expect in about 3 hours, Zach?
as far as Duke goes.
The weather, dude.
It's great. It's great after this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's blue skies ahead for sure.
I was
Carolina blue skies flip.
I was very entertained by Virginia NC State. I thought that was a really good game where Virginia kept trying to pull away, and NC State had no part of it. And it came down to the end. Virginia made some big shots and was able to get the win.
Yeah, and Paul McNeil was really the only thing that kept State in it. It's just it was weird to see, and I guess I'm sitting there thinking like it's a lot easier to be aggressive when you're playing a bad Pitt team, but just didn't see the aggression from Quadir Copeland and from the State's key guys like we saw yesterday, where they were pretty desperate to snap that losing streak. Came in losers of 4 in a row, 6 of their last 7, and they just didn't have that same fight in them when they went down. And there was a point they got stops on 3 straight possessions and got 0 points out of it in the second half. And to me, that was kind of the death knell. And it was really going to take a miracle of Paul McNeil threes to keep them in it. But State they'll be safely in the field, in my opinion, as far as NCAA tournament goes. I don't think it'll be as much a sweat on Selection Sunday, but really could have stamped things today and gave up an opportunity to do so. It's kind of been their MO all year.
Zach Kaplan joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. You've got Miami and Louisville in a tight one right now. The crowds should be filing in tonight. Duke, Florida State coming up at 7 o'clock. And Florida State's been under the radar for me all year, Zach. And then coming up after that, it'll be North Carolina and the Tar Heels playing Clemson. That should be a good one coming up tonight. Carolina, a 1.5-point favorite. So how competitive do you think that first game will be? Florida State and Duke, despite the injuries, huge favorites tonight.
Yeah, I was going to kind of throw that back at you guys. Just I saw that line. I mean, I'm thinking like maybe 10.5, 11 for Duke, and to see 15.5, and I believe now 16.5. I'm a little surprised. I really am. Florida State's won 10 of their last 12. The injuries for Duke. I don't know. Like, can you lay that? I know it's Duke, and they just roll out of bed and do it to anybody this year. But, can you lay that many with Duke? I don't think you can.
Yeah, I'd probably go the other way there. And then Clemson, a winner late last night, getting North Carolina. And, again, this is a tight spread here with a banged-up Tar Heel team. But how about this one coming up late night?
Well, it really took everything from Luka Bogovac to get the win literally last week in Chapel Hill for the Heels over Clemson, and they're going to need something like that tonight. They're going to need somebody else, like a non-obvious person, to step up. Derek Dixon was the guy who tried to do it at Duke on Saturday. Bogovac last week. You need, maybe someone you're just not thinking of off the bench or something like that to kind of give them that extra spark. But Clemson is down a starter. They got a guy get hurt last night. Kind of as I was falling asleep watching that Clemson Wake game. Clemson tried everything to give that game away to a desperate Wake Forest team that was fighting for their lives, and I think Carolina finds a way, and we do get round 3 of Carolina Duke on Friday night at the ACC tournament.
That'd be an awesome semifinal game. Zach Kaplan joining us. Zach, real quick, wanted all the hoops I can get this week. So when I got home from trivia last night, I watched Starch Madness and saw the Montana Grizz fall to Idaho. Idaho going back to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 1990.
Man.
Unbelievable. It's
No, it really happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I guess it is believable. But the thing for me, and I was texting my old boss, it's I don't remember seeing them, and I went to Boise twice for the Big Sky tournament when I was out there, and I don't remember them seeing them win a game. Not practice, not a
game.
Win the tournament.
Not a game.
It's funny because Allen Iverson was just at the Spectrum Center for that noon game. But no, they sucked. They were awful, men's and women's. And now they've swept both titles. So I did hear Monty Williams was hurt, one of the best names in college basketball. He was kind of carrying Montana on his shoulders, kind of like Jordan Riley with the Pirates all year. Monty Williams was that guy for the Grizz. And my understanding is he came down with some kind of bug, and that really killed him. And obviously by transitive property killed the Grizz. Credit to the Vandals, so they were the bottom of the barrel when I was there.
He had a bad potato. Well, has it always been called Starch Madness? That's the first I'm hearing of this.
That is a new thing.
Okay.
Even when I was there, was it a thing? But kind of started as an internet joke, and is now turned into a thing. Kind of copying the Missouri Valley and Arch Madness, which those two conferences are like the SEC and Big Ten for FCS football. So they kind of go back and forth, maybe trying to make it a thing in hoops too.
People cancel weddings.
Women are holding in babies.
That's right. All right, Zach, is Miami of Ohio an at-large NCAA tournament team after dropping their game today against UMass? First loss of the year for the Redhawks.
And I'll take responsibility for it because I had them in a money line parlay. So we should have known right then and there that was going to be the death of the undefeated Redhawks. But no, they're in. I think if there's any punishment, maybe they get sent to Dayton. Ironically, they may play Idaho. Maybe they play. I don't know if they'll play Idaho actually, but
no, not in Dayton. I'm going to say no, they won't.
I caught myself there. Now Idaho's going to be a 16 seed, but I think maybe they get sent to Dayton and have to play somebody there. You can't lose to UMass. Not in any sport, let alone basketball. But no, it's I think they'll get sent there, and I do think they're safely in, and they should be in. I want to see them in over Auburn. Maybe make them play Auburn. I think that one would be really entertaining.
Auburn right now trailing Tennessee 7-6 early in the SEC tournament. So that's the danger of losing this early, though, Zach. You've got all these other bubble teams that are still playing and trying to improve their resume. So that is going to be a scary wait for them to get to Sunday.
Yeah, it is. And the ACC, all the favorites won last night, so it's literally the 1 through 8 seeds left, which some people say should be the entire ACC tournament like it used to be, where you really only have the good teams that get there, not make it a 5-day event and kind of have some of these jamoke teams at the beginning. But you got in the ACC, all the bubble teams are out. Anyone that was kind of like fighting for their lives is gone, and it seems like in the Big Ten it's the same thing. Big 12, I know for sure it's all the good teams left, and it's just teams that are safely in the field. So you kind of look at these smaller conferences. It's one of the worst bubbles ever. I think it is the worst bubble ever since they started tracking these things. And that helps teams like State, like Miami, Ohio, who, if they were going to get caught by anybody, they just can't get out of their own way.
Zach Kaplan joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. March Madness in full effect with all the conference tournaments going on. Arizona blowing out UCF right now. Zona and Houston kind of maybe vying for a number one spot. Arizona's got the best chance at it out of the Big 12. Do you know what team you're going to have on your final line next week, Zach, or do you need to see the pairings, the matchups, the seedings and all that?
I got to see the path. I got to see like matchups and stuff. I probably get too in the weeds about it. I should just pick like the best looking mascot or something. But it seems like those people win bracket pools every year. But no, I definitely get too in the weeds and redo my picks 5 times over. I feel pretty confident putting Duke, in Indianapolis. I feel pretty confident putting Michigan there. I just think one of those 3, Duke, Michigan, Arizona, someone's getting tripped up. History says it's Arizona, but that was the old guard, the old players. Who knows? So I don't know. One of the 3 is not getting there, and I got to see kind of what those second weekend matchups will look like.
All right, Zach Kaplan joining us. You guys have hoops questions or other questions for Zach?
I have local hoops questions. You said you were heading to Winston-Salem for the state championship. For the people who do not know, including me, because I don't know, who in the area is playing?
Yeah, so we got 2 teams left coming up at 5 o'clock this afternoon. And the 2A girls, it's the Pamlico County Hurricanes. Let's go Canes, as some would say. They're taking on Cherokee. And it's going to be, for those who don't know, it's going to be one of the toughest, and I do mean tough, hostile road atmospheres that any high school team in our area could face, because Cherokee will bring, and I'm not exaggerating this, they're going to have at least 3,000 fans there. And I do mean that. I was there last year. They played right after one of our teams, and it's going to be hostile and it's going to be tough. As RV would say, it would be tough. So we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow at 5, we got the Kinston boys in the 3A championship. They take on 7-seed Walkertown. Walkertown's 18 minutes away. I looked it up on maps. 18-minute drive from that high school to the Joel Coliseum.
That ain't fair.
Kinston travels.
That ain't fair.
What do you say?
That ain't fair.
That ain't fair? No. It's terrible. Terrible.
I got a question. Zach, real quick, Pat's free agency recap. It's not really a question.
Yeah, it's I like it. I like what they've done so far. They're going to try to, maybe address the O-line through free agency. Everyone wants to give up on my guy Will Campbell. I'm not going to do it yet. I think he rushed back from the MCL injury, and that's why he looked like a turnstile in the playoffs. I mean, I'll acknowledge the shortcomings, but it's the tradition in New England. We get Jets guys who just fell off the wagon. Elijah Vera Tucker, perfect prototype to just plug in and have him be a good contributor because Jets washed up Jets usually make for great Patriots. So he's a good add on the O line, and I'm confident that they'll have a good draft. I really like the Panthers. I tell you, the Panthers have had the best free agency though.
Way to go, John.
Yes, sir.
I hit an arm growth spurt when I turned 25, so there's still time for Will Campbell. By the way, been holding on to this one, but Tim McGraw said it best. He talked about that school that's bringing all those fans, Cherokee people, Cherokee pride.
Yeah.
So proud to live.
Yeah.
So proud to die. And they will be at fever pitch.
Because I'm an Indiana outlaw.
That's right. All right, Zach, drive safe. And, man, what a week for you, covering a whole lot of hoops. You should try to do the trifecta and drive down to Birmingham to cover the ECU women tomorrow night.
If they were any closer, I would really consider it. But it's we'll save our coverage with them for next week when they get sent somewhere in the country and after winning the American title. How about that?
All right, sounds good.
Zach, you covering any baseball this weekend, or you need post game?
I'll be there Sunday. We may need some help Friday, Saturday.
I got you.
Appreciate it.
What a guy.
Wow. You're the man.
I enjoyed it, Zach. Good stuff, buddy.
Thank you, and I believe the segment is done and dusted, Clipper.
We'll see you. There is Zach Kaplan joining Turner.
I love that he's made that his thing.
And the intro, he gave me a yeah.
Done and dusted.
He's a bit guy.
It's a gimmick at this point. Like,
yeah.
Even threw out a tiff.
Yeah.
All right.
I would rather have just gone ahead and asked if he needed a post game.
tougher team.
Then text him and get a slew of texts in return.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Smart man. Let's open up the Turner Home Team live line. If you want in our Cucinella's March Madness contest, all you got to do is call 317-1250. It's very simple.
That's all you got to do.
And you win a gift card.
That's all you got to do.
Literally.
317-1250.
You got to talk to Shirley.
Okay.
And we will put you in our bracket. You will find out what seed you have. Sunday, you'll find out what team you have. But you'll win a Cucinella's gift card just for calling 317-1250.
Cucinella's sounds so good right now.
Like Carolina pie.
Ooh!
On a cold day like this, I need a flamethrower. I need some heat, some spice.
My favorite.
317-1250 if you want to get in. Also, we're taking entries in the chat gang. So if you'd like to get in our contest, just let me know via the chat. 317-1250. Call now if you want in our Cucinella's March Madness contest, and we'll be back after this.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
Attention Pirates and runners, be sure to join the fun Saturday, March 28th for the Pirate 10-miler, 4-miler, or Double Down Challenge. The road race starts and finishes at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium and runs through the best of Greenville. Get in on all the action and reserve your spot at the starting line today. Sign up now at pirate10miler.com. Use the code Pirate Radio to save 15% off your race registration. That's pirate10miler.com, special code Pirate Radio. See you there, March 28th.
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Marcus Crandall, former ECU Pirate and Grey Cup champion. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Is your office printer on the fritz? Well, don't wait days for a repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
All right. Impressive performance by Shirley Rhodes during the break. Getting those phone calls. We still have, and Shirley, Perry Williams would like in, if you could jot his name down. So that leaves 6 spots that we still have available today. So if you want to call in right now, if Shirley could not get to your call because she was answering calls all break, we will have the phone lines open, 317-1250. If you want to jump in right now, you can call 317-1250. We still have 6 spots for today. We'll do 16 more on Friday, and then 16 Monday, 16 Tuesday for you to win a Cuccinella's gift card. All you got to do is call 317-1250, and we'll find out what seed you have later on today. If we get enough by the end of this segment, we'll do it right now. But Shirley is still taking your phone calls. So 317-1250 if you want to get in. And chat gang, if one of you wants to get in, all you have to do is do what PJ and Jamie and Chad did and say, I want in. And you can get in our contest.
And Clip, if I could just mention, those that are in the chat gang that want to participate, please private message us. We need a contact number for the competition.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in a YouTube chat.
Just drop your number in there. Yeah,
got to do background check.
PJ and Jamie, DM your number.
Your
Chad,
home address.
I have yours. As Shirley continues to take calls. All right, Arizona's up 35-8 over UCF. I think we can call that one. And Chandler's dog of the day, which we're coming up at 4:00, we'll have our dog of the day. He's got Miami. You can still take them. They are down by 1 point. So if you want to jump on with Chon, you can take the U. They are only down 1 at the half to Louisville.
Going a tight one going into the second half.
A lot of action on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck. I need Wisconsin to close out a little 2-game money line parlay. I have the Badgers and the Virginia Cavaliers. They are up 10 on Washington right now. Texas Southern leading Alabama A&M in the SWAC quarterfinal. The Bonnies hanging around. They trail George Mason 53-49 in the A10 tournament. Creighton has come back a 14-4 run to start the second half. They lead Seton Hall in the Big East quarterfinal. And Josh Pastner, God bless America, God bless basketball, but God bless the Aggies of Utah State because they are beating UNLV 30-21.
Yikes. House of Horse.
What we don't want to see is Auburn beating Tennessee, and that is what's happening right now, 18-13. Bruce Pearl's kid over the Volunteers.
You know who's on the call for that Tennessee basketball game?
Who is on the call in the SEC tournament? Who's on the call in the SEC? Who?
Well, for Tennessee's radio.
Mike Keith.
Mike Keith, friend of the program. Volunteers!
How would he call a three-pointer, Chan?
Three!
What it would be the sack equivalent to basketball? Block, maybe?
Block! Yeah, absolutely. Block!
All right. 317-1250 if you want to jump into our Cuccinella's contest. We still have a couple of spots open for today. Shirley is doing some quick math. We need 4 more. Who are our final 4?
Final 4
for this Thursday. Chime in on the chat gang or call in 317-1250 if you want to win a Cuccinella's gift card. All you got to do is call in, and you can come by and pick up your gift card because I'm ready to throw out some seeds. So if we don't fill them out this hour, we'll reopen it later in the show. But we just need 4 more callers at 317-1250. All right, still to come, got John Yurkow, the coach at Penn, as we'll talk a little Penn baseball.
Yeah.
Pirates rolling, man. What a midweek. A midweek to remember.
I mean, 35-3, excuse me. I mean, why have any if you're the opponent? It's crazy. I thought we would come out and kind of look like we have been, just, maybe 6 to 10 runs. But, damn, we put up 24 runs yesterday.
Yeah, and the pitching has been limited, too. Like, there hasn't been
I think yesterday
pitching.
We threw 4. Because we had
2 on Tuesday.
2 on Tuesday.
2 for Tuesday.
But I mean, I think D'Lo threw half in it, like 1 inning.
Yeah.
So I mean,
would we have got to 30 if we played a full 9?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. I mean, I think if we would have kept the starters in, we would have got to maybe 31 in 7.
Yeah.
And with a lead like that, you get a chance to see Parker Bird get to the plate and get a base hit, his second hit of his career as a Pirate.
Very cool. As a Pirate. Very cool stuff there. Pirates and Penn going at it this weekend. We'll talk to Nadu. Jamie said Nadu laid 16.5 for Duke. Man, I don't know. I will talk to him about that, but that's a lot of points for Duke, Florida State.
Duke's been beating the crap out of teams lately.
Yeah.
That's one way to get over John Shire's bad end-of-game management is just, hey, be up 30.
Yeah, pretty easy to take a knee.
Yeah.
The basketball equivalent of that. We'll talk some Rose Wrestling. They had their first women's champion, so that's cool.
Man.
Looking forward to that.
She going to Mania?
Interview. Yeah, she was pointing at the WrestleMania sign.
They're having the Rumble this weekend.
I love it, Michael.
Michael. It's good, Michael. We got Phil Harris, Michael. I like it.
Coach Hud will join us on the show as well. Chan, how are you enjoying the Hoops Week?
I am watching it piece by piece.
You're not locked in quite yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But I have been able to watch some, and seems to be some exciting games on the horizon.
So, in the Horizon League?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty good tournament there.
On the horizon, not in the horizon.
Will you be at Clark LeClaire Friday?
I will not.
Where are you going to be?
With my grandma.
Will y'all be watching the women's basketball team?
Anybody's grandma.
Alex. That was,
dude.
That was out of pocket.
That was very out of pocket.
As the kids would say 15 years ago.
And as I would say, unnecessary.
Very unnecessary.
Unacceptable.
I would say that as well. Unacceptable. Pirates going at it late night Friday night, man. I'm kind of pumped.
Clamp down.
To see
Clamp down.
I mean, but the way this team's been playing, baseball's probably over by tip.
It's definitely not. I don't know.
The game's at 9.
What time's ECU start?
6.
Oh, I was thinking 7. Yeah, you might be right.
I think 6.
Also, what time is the game before ECU's game? Because if that game's at 7, no way they start at 9.
Yeah. So, yeah, this game will be... You can watch both if you want.
Why not both?
Let's see.
Friday. A double dip Friday.
Yeah, Friday's at 6.
Yeah. So, double header of action coming up with baseball and women's hoops. I did tell Jarrett today I was kind of missing... I feel like I should be watching ECU basketball today, men's basketball.
It is weird not being in the tournament at all. And we would be sitting here watching them if we did not have such a bad season.
I don't know. I mean, we played at like 9 o'clock last year. Because me and you shut down OTs.
That's right. And we won.
Yeah.
That was electric.
We would be playing at 7 o'clock.
We were the only 2 people in there.
Yeah.
Who we beat in the tournament?
UTSA.
Mike Schwartz owns UTSA.
Yeah. Never lost
Who's your
to
daddy?
UTSA.
Who's your daddy?
Maybe we should play them in some kind of basketball bowl game equivalent.
Yeah.
Let's have a best of 31 against UTSA next year.
UTSA be road running away from us.
Oh.
Because they scared.
Hey, the utmost respect to Coach Clonch, UTSA, and their players, and their program.
Thank you for saying that.
Utmost respect.
That's the cut.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. Do we have how many spots we got? Still need 3.
Need about 350.
3 callers at 317-1250. And it's open up to the chat gang as well. Let's take a break, come back. We'll have our dog of the day presented by Doghouse Tavern when we return after this.
Jeff Stein here at Brownwood Buick GMC. Pirate Nation, get ready. It's baseball season. You got hot dogs, apple pies, and Buick Enclave, Encore GX, Envision, and Invista, 0.9 and $3,000 off. Winter service special still going on, $210 in rebates on batteries, brakes, air filters, and wiper blades. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Pirate fans, there's nothing like a home game at Dottie Ficklin Stadium, and it takes all of Pirate Nation to make it so special. Season tickets are on sale now, starting for as low as $75 a ticket. Payment plans and other season ticket benefits are available to those who lock in their tickets early. For more information or to purchase your tickets, head to ECUPirates.com or call the ECU Athletics Ticket Office at 1-800-DIAL-ECU.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Attention, Eastern Carolina. 360 Golf Carts just received a massive delivery of 40 new golf carts, and they're going fast. Right now, owner Brian Harris is celebrating with a special sale event, giving you the chance to upgrade and save big on your next ride. But hurry, with 40 carts and the best prices, they won't last long. 360 Golf Carts on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. Proud part of Pirates supporting Pirates.
What's up, y'all? This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church. Easter is the time of hope, joy, and new life, and you're invited to celebrate with us at Eastern Pines Church in Greenville, North Carolina. Join us on April 3rd with an inspiring night of music at our Good Friday concert at 7 p.m. Then bring the whole family Saturday, April 4th at 10 a.m. for our community Easter egg hunt, and celebrate the victory of Jesus with uplifting worship Sunday at 9 and 10:30 a.m. Come worship with us on April 5th at Eastern Pines Church on Portertown Road or online at easternpineschurch.com.
Chico's in downtown Greenville is celebrating 43 years of business all month long in March with a special anniversary menu. Grab your amigos and enjoy blasts from the past menu favorites like Cancun oysters, chili dog, costillas, and chili rellenos. The celebration doesn't stop with your favorite Mexican food. Drop in for one of those famous Chico's margaritas in the bar or outside on the patio. Hurry in, the celebration menu ends March 31st. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. You can stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. And run like you're chasing gold and then crawl like you found the pub. This Saturday, downtown Washington goes green for the 5th annual St. Patrick's Day 5K and Pub Crawl presented by the Washington Rotary Club. Run the 5K, enjoy the crawl, and celebrate St. Patrick's Day with friends while supporting a great cause. Get signed up now at runsignup.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live, hour number 2. We have filled out our 16 spots for today. We're going to do the East today. We'll do the South coming up on Friday. So if you want to jump in, be ready to dial in. Might do some Facebook or Twitter as well. The app. Figure out a way to get folks in. But right now, it's time for our Dog of the Day, presented by Doghouse Tavern. And we suck, guys.
We are bad.
Collectively, we are terrible. Jared is the worst.
Yeah, I haven't won.
0-4.
Mm-hmm.
0-4. That's a tough-looking graphic.
Yeah, so, I mean, what's the punishment? I get a cupcake and a free shirt? That's not too bad.
J-Bone is throwing the competition. I'm 1-3 at Belmont to win the Missouri Valley, and they lost their first game.
Yeah. Did Şengün get his?
No, he only had 6.
Okay, well, I took Jokic 3+3s. He only attempted 1.
You are throwing the competition.
I don't even know what to pick anymore. Football's done. I kind of stopped watching basketball other than the Hornets, so it's diff.
All right, there's a million sports going on.
I'm not watching any of it.
Maybe you're in the wrong line of work. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm watching ECU.
Do you want to stop participating?
No, I'm just explaining myself. I love participating.
All right. Dog of the day. Good news, I got a winner for y'all today. Bad news, it won't hit until a few days. But it's another tournament winner, another future. It is UC Irvine to win the Big West tournament for multiple reasons. One, they're the best team in the league.
What's their mascot?
Anteaters.
Anteaters, yes.
Two, they get a bye all the way to the semifinals. They don't have to win 2 games. 3, how about this? The Big West hasn't produced a repeat conference champion in 14 years. Last year's winner was UC San Diego. They are the 5 seed. So that means they will not win. So I like my chances with UC Irvine. UC Irvine and Hawaii are the top 2 teams in the league getting the byes to the semifinals. Irvine, best team in the conference, and I'm going to say they win the Big West, take the Anteaters to make it to the NCAA tournament, and you can get this for plus 160.
I'm going Cal Baptist to win the WAC, plus 155. This is my favorite West Coast team, and the only competition they have is Utah Valley, and I think it would just be very funny also if they had to pay $1 million to be in this tournament and then they lose. And
pay for play.
I don't think the WAC wants them to win with them leaving, so maybe they rig it.
Definitely.
You guys are getting paid?
Something to keep an eye on there. The referees' whistles if it comes down to Cal Baptist and Utah Valley. For those that missed it, Utah Valley had a ransom to pay. They had to pay $1 million by 5 o'clock on Tuesday just to play in this tournament, which they are the 1 seed. But Cal Baptist plus 155 to win the WAC is J-Bone's pick.
My dog of the day is playing right now. They're about to start the second half. It was the U. It's all about the U, Miami Hurricanes. I had some flashbacks when I saw they were a dog. When me and Clip used to just rack up money with them. And so trying to do that today. They were plus 102 before tip. They are now just down 1, minus 110 live money line. They are a second half favorite, minus 125. So a little too late right now.
Miami's the favorite
for the second half. Second half favorite.
Minus 1.5. So what are they for the game? So they're favored.
They were minus 110 for the game, minus 125 for the second half. And now that has changed because this is ahead, of course. So now they're minus 140.
Because they're about to score here.
Right. And minus 170 for the second half.
I guarantee they hit a bucket here, Chandler. And it's going to be a 2. And it's going to be
a quick 2?
All right. So Miami is the pick. You can still get them plus money all line. Should have been a charge.
Yeah.
No call. Yeah. And Miami is on top, John. Stop the count.
If I win this, I'm going to have to keep going over the weekend.
Now, I noticed in the picture here, you have put in 10, but you have not hit place bet. Did you actually bet on this?
No.
Guys.
I have some bad. I haven't bet in a while.
I have bet. I didn't bet this week, but I did bet last week with Shingun. That was a mistake.
You guys are both goons.
Jeez, calm down.
Doghouse Tavern dog of the day. Y'all disappoint me.
I'm sorry. But you know what doesn't disappoint? The Doghouse Tavern on 2nd Street in Ayden. Music bingo tonight with Wild Willie. DJ Wild Willie.
Wasn't his birthday last week or something?
It was.
Yeah, I hope he enjoyed it.
7:30 to 9:30. Miller, so drafts on $3. Liquid marijuana, man, $7.
Man,
Fireball, $4. White Claws, $3. So free pool from 1 to 6. So you still got a couple hours to go out to the Doghouse Tavern and enjoy some free pool. Go see Brittany, go see Mike, go see Jess, and enjoy some awesome drinks and good times at the Doghouse Tavern. If you go to their Facebook page, they've got some videos of the live music that you can see on the weekends, and they have a great time there. So if you're looking for a great time this weekend, celebrating a Pirate victory over Penn, go out and celebrate in Ayden at the Doghouse Tavern.
So you said Brandon Miller's going to be there, and there's $3 draft beer.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Mike P said, wait, you aren't betting? This is the first intervention to make people gamble more. Guys, I need to have a talk with you.
What are we doing here? You're ruining your life by not betting.
You are not betting enough. He said, how do I trust anything y'all ever say again? Exactly.
Well, this is...
I'm putting my 10 on Irvine.
The only reason I got into this line of work was to push propaganda, so, I mean...
Kenny says, happy birthday to ECU great Terrence Copper.
Oh, T-Cop.
Let me wish him a happy birthday. Should we call him? You think he'd answer?
What up, Clip? What's up, Clip?
I'll see if he answers. I hadn't called him.
He's probably like, what?
Maybe ever. Text with him every now and then.
Got y'all rule online.
Man, he's ducking.
He's like, what's Clip calling me for, man? I don't want to.
Still the work day.
Ducking my call. I was going to sing him a happy birthday tune.
Please leave your message for 2-5.
Do you want to leave a message?
It was about to read out his whole number.
I'll just send him a happy birthday text then.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Teacup.
Clip, what's up, man?
You're live on the air.
Oh,
I had to call you and wish you a happy birthday.
Clip, I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so much, man. What you been up to, man?
I've been here. What you been doing?
Man, I've been here.
I've been looking for your name, NFL free agency, but I hadn't seen you pop up yet.
Clip, I think those days may be over.
Officially announcing his retirement.
That's it.
Man, it's good to hear your voice, man. You doing all right?
Yes, sir. It's good to hear you as well, man. I can't complain, Clip, man. God's been good. My children are good. My family good. You know, I can't complain, man. God's been great.
That's awesome, dude. You were never a complainer anyway, but yeah, that's good to hear. Well, T-Cobb, happy birthday, buddy. It's good to hear your voice, man.
Man, thank you so much. Thanks for checking up on me, Clip. Tell everybody at Pirate Radio I said what's up.
All right, buddy. We'll do. See ya.
All right, now.
All right, there it is.
I was a young intern. Teacott was so fun to work with, especially those fifth quarter call-in shows. Yeah, and then watching the games during the game.
His only problem was he was too nice.
He was way too nice.
Yeah. He didn't want to say anything negative.
Oh, yeah, and then somebody said something about John Thompson. He went in on him.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my coach like that.
And then Kyle and LaGrange called him a loser because he didn't win here at ECU.
Huh?
Imagine calling a guy that had like a 8-10 year NFL career a loser. Yeah, that was tiff. A tough look from Kyle on that particular call. All right. T-Cop's birthday in the books.
The loser.
Jeez. We've got our dog of the day. Should we do this or take a break?
Oh, I say do it.
Take a break.
All right.
Because we got to get to John Yurkow, the head baseball coach of Penn, also Jeff Nadu. We will find out what seed you have in the East if you called in or got in today via chat. We'll do that in hour number 3 of today's show. When we return, J-Bone one-on-one with the head baseball coach at Penn, John Yurkow. Back with you after this.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Attention pirates and runners, be sure to join the fun Saturday, March 28th for the Pirate 10-miler, 4-miler, or Double Down Challenge. The road race starts and finishes at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium and runs through the best of Greenville. Get in on all the action and reserve your spot at the starting line today. Sign up now at pirate10miler.com. Use the code Pirate Radio to save 15% off your race registration. That's pirate10miler.com, special code Pirate Radio. See you there, March 28th.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken-Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
If you're looking to make someone's day a little sweeter, Nothing Bundt Cakes has the perfect treat. From our bite-sized buntinis to our delicious 8 and 10-inch Bundt Cakes, every cake is baked fresh daily and topped with our signature cream cheese frosting. Birthdays, celebrations, office treats, or just because. There's always a reason for a Bundt Cake. Come see us in Greenville in the Law Promenade Shopping Center near Longhorn and let us help you share a little joy, one bunt at a time. Nothing Bundt Cakes. Make life a little sweeter every day.
It's bow time.
Finally, lunchtime. I'm starving.
What's that?
This is the Bojangler from Bojangles.
Ooh, with the same bold flavor as their chicken?
The same.
And fries.
The same.
Huh. Well, I've got a PB&J.
Yeah, that's not the same.
A crispy fish fillet dusted in Bo's famous seasoning. With cheese and tartar sauce on a fluffy bun, the Bojangler's back. Hook one while you can. It's bow time.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Bond. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
This is Clip Brock, host of PRL, every weekday at 3, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years. You can shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE, and Mustache March is back. The Buck, Dirty Dance, and OTs has teamed up once again with Pirate Radio for their annual Mustache March campaign to strike out ALS. Now through the end of the month, you can support the cause by grabbing an official Mustache March t-shirt for only $20. Available now at the Buck, Dirty Dan's, and Overtime Tavern. 100% of the proceeds go directly to ALS research. Grow out the stash, grab a shirt, and help us strike out ALS. Now let's head back in to PRL and clip a quick Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard update. UTSA South Florida underway in the quarterfinals of the American Championship. The Roadrunners up 14-7.
All right, I hate to pick the opponent or whatever, but I think I'd rather play UTSA than South Florida. I don't know. We got over the South Florida bugaboo this year. It don't matter. We're going to win regardless.
Yeah.
But that winner does play ECU, correct? Correct. All right, Jamie, Chad, Jeff, Chris, Josh, Pam, Jason, Laura, Heather, Perry, Eric, Luke, Daryl, Brandon, Dan, and Jackson. We will find out what seed you have in the East later on in today's show. But first, we got to talk some baseball as Jarrett talked to John Yurkow.
Yeah, I got Penn coming to town this weekend for a weekend series.
Take the Penn.
Take the Penn. And I got a chance to catch up with John Yurkow on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Coach, how you doing? All right, let's head out to the Turner Home Team Live Line. On the line, we got the head coach of the Penn Quakers baseball team, John Yurkow. Coach, how you doing today?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for taking some time to join our show. You guys head to Greenville, North Carolina to face ECU this weekend. Just run us through your season real quick. You guys are 2-7, some close losses to, nationally ranked Texas A&M, Mercer. What have you seen so far through these 9 games?
Yeah, we've we started off the season down at A&M. We lost a couple. We got walked off on twice, unfortunately. I think we pitched it pretty good down there. And then our second series was down at Mercer, who's a pretty. I was pretty impressed by their club overall. I have a feeling they're going to have a pretty good year this year. And that was also a competitive series. We just, with a younger team, just got to find some more ways to win tight games, execute a little bit better in some tighter spots, I guess. I think overall we've pitched it okay. We've been a little bit inconsistent offensively, especially early in the season. I do think the last 4 games or so, though, our bats have started to get a little bit better, a little bit more productive. We've been better with 2 strikes and putting some balls in play. This past weekend against UMBC, we were on the barrel a lot more. So I feel like we're starting to come out of it a little bit.
Before we head into this weekend, I just want to talk about you and your career. You played second base at Rowan University from 95 to 99, went straight into an assistant job. Have you always wanted to be a coach? Did you catch that coaching bug early?
Yeah, I think I knew pretty early on. I was in college at the time, and transitioned right in as I was finishing up at Rowan, and then I spent 4 years at Duke. So I did spend 4 years living in North Carolina, which I really enjoyed. In the Raleigh-Durham area. And a little known fact that I actually coached Jeff Palumbo a long time ago back in the Coastal Plain League. And I want to say that was probably 2002 or 2003. You'll have to look it up. It was for the Outer Banks Daredevils. So I got to know Coach Palumbo really well, who was a great player back in his time too. So we talked from time to time. So kind of looking forward to seeing him down there.
You're from New Jersey. How does a coaching job at Duke come about? Is that something you sought out, or did they come talking to you?
Yeah, that was just something. I had a contact down there, assistant coach down there at the time, and they were looking for a third assistant. Back then, it was a volunteer position, so wanted to try to get some Division I experience, and went down there, and it worked out really well. I was able to go down there and kind of take a step to Division I baseball, and I think it really helped me because probably, starting to recruit nationally academic kids. I think it made a lot of sense when the recruiting coordinator position opened here at Penn and came back here to Philadelphia, where I'm born and raised, and then, transitioned into the head job.
You talk about recruiting. How has your coaching style or recruiting style changed? Because college athletics, it seems like there's something new every day with recruiting, NIL, transfer portal. How has it changed for you in your time?
Yeah, it's almost hard to keep up with it right now. Every day something new. I think one of the things here, though, it's a little bit more consistent because we're not going to be at an Ivy League school the way the timing of everything works. We're not going to be as transfer heavy as a lot of teams that are, outside of the Power Four, or even in the Power Four now, just from the timing of it. We do have a few transfers in our program, and we can bring some transfers in. But that portal window for us, like with our guys, it's going to be tough for us to turn our roster over. So it's really important. We recruit nationally. We got to make sure we're getting the right type of kid. Types of kids that really fit into our culture here, and guys that are very coachable, because knowing that we have to keep guys in our program, and it really kind of lends to that player development side of things, team culture that I think we really have to play into, and we've been pretty good at it. I'm fortunate. I've got pretty good coaching staff here that's done a good job developing kids. It's not that much different than from what East Carolina I think is pretty good at. Like, that's one of their strengths. It has been in the past. I think everybody right now is probably a little frustrated with the state of college athletics, and kids bouncing around and the NIL money and the portal. It's a lot harder to build team culture nowadays than it ever has been before.
You've been at Penn since 2007. Just how have you seen the Penn program grow since you started there?
Yeah, it's. I think we've done a decent job. I mean, I think last year at one point, I think we had 10 kids playing, affiliated pro ball at different levels. That's something we're proud of here. We played in 3 championships in a row. We won either a regular season or a conference tournament. We went down to an Auburn regional a few years ago. We beat Auburn, won a couple games in that regional. So then we went down the UVA regional, and so it's good to see that. I think our kids now know that we expect to compete with whoever we play against, whether it be Texas A&M or some of the teams like in East Carolina. That's a really good. They're not considered a Power Four, but I consider them at talent level, in that class. So we got to. I think the mindset, just getting that to change here. We've come a long way in that regard.
Coach John Yurkow of the Penn Quakers joining us. You talked about in the beginning your bats are starting to warm up. What do you want to see throughout this week heading into the weekend against ECU?
Yeah, I think just approach just needs to be more consistent. Guys understanding how they're going to be pitched, what to look for, and really just sticking to the plan. I thought we were a little swing heavy, maybe a little too aggressive early in the year. I think we're starting to settle in, and I think that's one of the reasons why we had better at bats last weekend. So I just want to hopefully we can just keep that moving into this series.
How has your pitching been so far through the season?
Yeah, I think that's been the strength. We've got 3 older guys in the rotation. They've got some experience. We've done a good job throwing strikes for the most part. Trying to limit the walks and hit by pitches. So I think that's going to, for us to have success, that's going to have to be a strength of our team. And we've got some young guys that I thought in some big situations came in and threw a lot of strikes, and I thought they handled the pressure well for their first couple times getting on a mound. We are a little younger in some of those spots, but I was pretty pleased with how we've pitched it so far.
Pitching has been the strength of ECU so far this season as well. You'll face 3 quality starters: Ethan Norby, Gavin Van Kippen, Colby Weber. Have you seen anything from them? Just your thoughts on them, and how do you think your batters will do against them?
Yeah, I knew when we scheduled this series a couple years ago, it was going to be a very challenging opponent for us, and just looking at some of those guys now, just looking at some of their numbers, just starting to get into the scouting reports a little bit. It'll be good for us to go up and face those types of arms. All 3 of those guys are off to a good start. They all have multiple pitches they can throw for strikes. All have good velocity, so it'll be a good challenge for us. We're looking forward to it.
We'll get back to the game this week, the games this weekend in a moment, but just take us through the Ivy League. Where's Penn standing in there right now?
Yeah, it's interesting because we start a week behind everybody else. So we're like a little bit behind as far as games played. And I think one of the things that a lot of teams in the Northeast were really fighting this year was just the weather that we had. And I think, we're not alone, but when we went down to Texas A&M, the Thursday night practice at A&M was the first time we were actually outside on a baseball field. So I think teams were a little bit behind. I think that's maybe one of the reasons why you see some slow starts out of the teams in the Northeast this spring. We had a snowstorm, and then we had really, really cold weather for like 2.5 weeks, and we just got zero melt. So it's nice. It's been nice over the last week or so to be able to get out on the field and do some things that you can't really replicate inside. So I think if you look at the records right now across the Ivy League, they're probably not great. I expect Yale, Columbia to be good again. Both of those teams were good last year. There's always like one team that usually kind of steps up that you're not thinking of too. So it should be interesting. I think the pitching in the league is going to be good. I think there's some really good arms in our league this year. It's probably going to be more of a pitching dominated league. And our conference play starts in 2 weeks.
Coach John Yurkow joining us. Coach, just give us some specific names heading. Who's some players to watch for the Penn team?
Yeah, I think we're kind of lucky. We've got two really good catchers, junior Quinn Ahern and sophomore Ernie Echevarria, who's kind of split time and they'll DH some. And unfortunately, we just lost our senior shortstop for the year. Davis Baker separated his shoulder last weekend against UMBC. So you're probably going to see, Jared, some different lineup combinations. We're shuffling some guys around in practice this week. You might see some guys playing some positions that traditionally just haven't been there. So it's good that we have some versatility. So I think, right now we're still trying to figure some things out. We're going to try some different options today against Delaware at home.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Know you're always busy, so we appreciate you making some time to talk to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
J-Bone and John Yurkow there. Interesting season thus far, Jarrett. You go to Texas A&M and you lose 1-0, 2-1, 7-1. 7-1 got away a little bit. But those first two games are pitcher's duel. You're feeling pretty good about where you are. But then they get swept by Mercer and then are able to take 2 of 3 from UMBC. He referenced that Delaware game. They lost that one 5-3. So they sit here coming into Greenville at 2-8. Pirates need to really jump on them. They're 0-6 away from home. And another very winnable series, it looks like, for ECU. But looking back at those Texas A&M scores, apparently they've got some pitching.
Yeah, he mentioned, and it really stood out to me, they've been walked off a lot. So, they're in these games and against a very good team against Texas A&M. He said Mercer probably going to be towards the top when it comes to their conference and just NCAA baseball in general. So, not something to sneeze at. You got to take this game serious, and obviously they will.
You and I, not really Ivy League material. Do you have a favorite Ivy League team you root for?
Princeton.
I'm a Princeton guy because of Jason Nichols.
Yeah, I was trying to remember where he went.
Jay Nick with Princeton.
Look, you say we're not Ivy League guys, but we brought it up with him. J.D. Lampley got offers from the Ivy League.
He did.
Yeah.
That was one of the more shocking things I've heard in 2026.
Yeah, I had to refresh his recruiting status a lot before I interviewed him. Like, no way, this is real.
I'm on the wrong guy. I'm on DJ Lampley. Right now, Wisconsin leading Washington 81-73 in the Big Ten tournament. Arizona all over UCF, 17-point lead in the second half in that one. Chandler, Miami, up 8 on Louisville. 57-49, just under 11 minutes to go in that one. Auburn on that last, first 4 outline for Joe Lunardi, leading Tennessee at halftime, 32-25. Seton Hall has bounced back and regained the lead over Creighton with under 2 minutes left. They're up by 8, and probably won't get another Josh Pastner speech because UNLV down 14 to Utah State in the second half. The now favorite in the MAC, and they were the favorite before, before Miami lost, but Akron trailing Buffalo 15-13 early in that one. Akron 17-1 in conference play this year.
Yeah, Buffalo, tough ball club. Hopefully they win the whole thing.
Lost to East Carolina.
Yeah,
somehow.
Was it did they say the largest comeback in ECU basketball history?
Crazy. That I still can't believe that result from Minji's earlier this year. Let's take a break. When we return, we'll break down the hoops with Jeff Nadu. One more chat with him before the brackets are released on Sunday. We'll see if he's got any more conference tournament winners and games that are going on today and throughout the weekend. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. More to go after this.
March Madness, everybody. Can you feel it?
Pirate Radio March Madness is back. Listen to Pirate Radio Live from 3 to 6 p.m. this week for your chance to be one of the 64 lucky winners of a free lunch combo courtesy of Cucinella's in Greenville. If your team makes a tournament run, you could win an additional $50 to $100 gift card from Cucinella's. Listen to win, thanks to Cucinella's, with locations midtown across from Best Buy and downtown across from Sup Dogs, and online at Facebook and Instagram. Pirate Radio, your station for winners and your home for March.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This March, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Lease it now for $365 a month for 36 months. And don't forget about this Subaru A Lot to Love event, all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires March 31st, 2026.
Looking for the perfect getaway? Discover Washington, North Carolina, where small town charm meets waterfront adventure. Stroll along the scenic waterfront, explore unique shops and local restaurants, or kayak the Pamlico River at sunset.
From family fun to romantic escapes, Washington has something for everyone. Plan your next trip today at visitwashingtonnc.com and experience why they call it the original Washington.
Visit us in Washington. Your escape starts here.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
You know Pip Printing for custom printing and marketing, but do you know they also do custom apparel? Need a company store for your employees, team, or just to sell your custom apparel online? Pip has the team in place to get that up and running for you in no time. Come into our store at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville and check out the clearance sale on jackets and coats. Brands by Cutter & Buck, Gildan, and Carhartt with some items as low as $10. At Pip, we do a lot more than you think. Call or come out to see the We Do people at Pip Printing.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting pirates.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
This is Carter Spivey, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. And as we head back into PRL clip, UTSA has a 3-point lead over South Florida right now, 24-21, with 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
All right, we are awaiting East Carolina women's basketball all the way to the semifinals, so the wait continues. They won't play until Friday night in the semifinal round of the American tournament. Wisconsin is refusing to score to just give me this money line parlay winner. They have gone on a major drought. Washington has cut it to 1 inside of a minute. Miami still in the lead over Louisville in the second half. 9 minutes left to go. Miami up 8 in that one. Seton Hall is going to beat Creighton. They're inside of a minute. The Hall is up by 9. And Auburn and Tennessee just starting the second half with the Tigers leading the Vols by 7. Those scores on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, as Jeff Nadu would say, come to the Buck, Shirley, I believe is what he said, if I'm not mistaken.
Come to the Buck!
There it is. We head out to the Turner Home Team Lifeline. If you're looking to sell your house fast without making any repairs, the Turner Home Team is a local home buying company that buys houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 525-4780. Jeff Nadu joining us. Nadu, what's up, man?
Good, how are you?
Hey, doing great. Wisconsin did score. They're up 3 now on Washington. Jeff, you got any games going on today or later tonight that you're keeping an eye on?
I just have Akron right now. Nothing much outside of that, at least till later. So, no, I don't have anything other than Akron right now, which just started.
Jeff, you served up some conference tournament winners last week, including Long Island. You also mentioned Hofstra that you had. When I threw out Belmont, you said you didn't hate it, but look out for Northern Iowa. So I feel like you were on a pretty good run there. My dog of the day today was Cal Irvine to win the Big West. What's your take on the Big West tournament?
I have Cal Irvine myself. Very high on them. They're always my auto pick, seemingly every year.
Yeah.
They're extremely well coached. They're extremely good defensively. They're big, they're long, they've got good guard play this year. They take a lot of good shots. Yeah, I like them a lot.
We were talking earlier, talked to Zach Kaplan. He was actually leaving the ACC tournament to go cover high school championships at Wake Forest Gym, but we'll be back at the ACC tournament. Florida State Duke tonight, North Carolina Clemson tonight. Jamie in our chat, I guess, saw you on another show and said you were riding Duke. We were talking about how high that line was, but now it's even higher than 16.5. Did you take the Dukies today?
I do have Duke. I played 16.5. To me, this screams big spot for Duke. I don't think they played particularly well against Carolina. We all saw that. But then again, when we look at it, they kind of played well. They won by 15. They were up by 25 at one point in the second half. Feels like they just kind of coasted into just knowing they were going to win, and they did what they had to do. Florida State's going to be a big public side today. Everybody knows that the big and Caleb Foster's out. But when we look at Duke, they're very good off of bad performances. So we look at the game earlier this year, was one of their worst performances of the year where they scored 91 and won. So what didn't they do well? Well, Florida State made 14 threes. I don't think that's going to happen again. I just think we see a bunch of adjustments. Duke's not going to run with Florida State. I just feel like, to me, I'll back on the fact that 2 low major transfers aren't going to go crazy and score 44 combined and have a bunch of threes. I think Duke kind of, maybe the game's within 7 to 10, and then they just blow it out and win by 22.
Jeff Nadu joining us today. Does North Carolina make it to another Carolina Duke game? They are a very low favorite tonight, 1.5. I think I saw against the Clemson Tigers. What do you think about the late game tonight in Charlotte?
Yeah, I will say I've been pretty impressed with Carolina and how well they've played without without Caleb Wilson. Visar has been really good for them. They've been able to kind of respond. You look at the fact that the last 5 games of the season, they were 4-1, including a win against Clemson. I thought they played admirably against Duke in a tough spot. They did get a little lucky not having Foster there for Duke, but at any rate, I lean Carolina here. There's just something about this Clemson team that doesn't sit real well with me. I think at times they struggle to score. They're not a real good shooting team, which, again, give me Carolina. I think they have better guards. Though, that said, Clemson can make shots. This is a bad Carolina three-point defense. I think they do enough, though. I think they'll beat Clemson for a second time here.
Looking at some other matchups going on today, Jeff, tonight. I remember when Houston played at BYU. Cougars top 15 matchup. BYU was riding high at that point, only had like 2 or 3 losses, I think. But things have changed. Houston's number 5 in the country. BYU outside of the top 25. They have 10 losses on the year, 9-9 in the Big 12. And the number shows that. I think Houston was like a 1-point favorite in that game on the road, 9.5 tonight. Man, the Big 12 just throwing great teams out every single game. Arizona up double digits now. Iowa State has been blowing people out, and Houston will go tonight. Any thoughts on this Cougars versus Cougars matchup?
Yeah, I played 8.5 here. It's up to 9.5. I still like it. Anything under 10. I think this is the spot where BYU bow out. Couple problems I have with this team. Very reliant at this point on Dabonsa. I think if he doesn't score 30+, I don't see them in this game. He absolutely could do that. But remember the first time they played, they had Richie Saunders. He didn't have a real great Richie Saunders game, but I think it's some of the little things that he did. He had a decent assist game. He had a bunch of rebounds. He had 7 points. I think without him tonight, it puts more of an onus on not only Dabonsa, but someone like Kennard Davis, who's more of a defensive player. If anything, he hasn't shot the ball well this year. I could see this game being close in the first half, and Houston does what they do in the second half. We still know they're an elite defensive team. They're a top 15 offense in America. They don't turn the ball over. I think this game is probably similar to the first time these two teams played, maybe like 78-65, something like that. I played Houston here. I laid it.
All right, Jeff Nadu joining us. As I mentioned, I have Cal Irvine, Dog of the Day, Big West champion. Jared, you took your favorite late-night West Coast team to win their tournament.
Yeah, I took Cal Baptist to win the WAC. Jeff, what do you think? Is it Utah Valley and Cal Baptist, or is there another team to look at?
No, I think you're onto something there. I thought about it, but then I thought to myself, well, when the rubber meets the road, I mean, Cal Baptist really wasn't good in either game against Utah Valley, particularly in the second one. I guess you could say the first time around, they had a lead at the half, but Utah Valley's just so good. I mean, they're long, they're lengthy, they're well-coached. I think they're just a better version of Cal Baptist, if I'm being honest. I do have Utah Valley personally. I thought plus 105 was a great price. I think they're significantly better than everybody else in this conference. With Tarleton State out, I thought they could have been maybe a sleeper team, but Utah Tech's playing well. I'll give them some credit. But, yeah, I mean, maybe you get a vintage Dom Daniels game for Cal Baptist. They're a great defensive team, but I just don't think they match up well offensively. They're not real good offensively to me. So, yeah, I lean Utah Valley. But I could see, I don't know what price you got, but I feel like you're 3-1-ish. I don't hate it.
Oh, you're going to hate it. It was 155.
Yeah, too low. Because I look at it and I say to myself, what would the number be in this game if they get to the final?
Yeah,
I'd put it probably 6.5, 7. So, we're talking 155. That's 3.5. So, yeah, I think that's, no offense, a bad price. But at any rate, maybe Utah Valley will lose. You never know. That's what you got to hope for.
Looking at some other tournaments, Jeff, the Bonnies win today. Well, any thoughts on Mark Schmidt? He's retiring. Was he pushed out? Did Woj drop a Woj bomb on Mark Schmidt at St. Bonaventure, Jeff?
I have to wonder. I mean, is there something going on? Maybe they've made it. There's a guy from Olean, Brian Hodgson, who's down at South Florida. Would that be that's kind of a linear move? I don't see that making a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe he wants to coach. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mark Schmidt to me is a pretty decent coach.
Yeah.
I don't know where you think you're going to get anything better there, but maybe he's going to coach. Who knows?
Well, one last ride. They win today. Got Rhode Island, Duquesne coming up in the A-10. I don't know. Any other conferences, Jeff, you're really interested in? Maybe these one or two bid leagues, these one bid leagues. Do you? Is there a team you want to see win their conference tournament because you think they can win a tournament game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yale, I think.
Yeah.
I would say Yale. I have them to win this conference. I think they are the sure favorite here. South Florida, I think they could win a game if they get the right matchup. But yeah, not really. The other ones I've already played. I have Irvine. I have Utah Valley. I took a flyer with Morgan State in the MEAC. They lost last night, so they're already out. 15-1. But yeah, I think all the other ones have pretty much been decided. I'm really fascinated in this now that Miami of Ohio's lost. You know, I think if Alter beat Tennessee today, what do you say?
Yeah. I wasn't even going to bring that up. I didn't want to hear you celebrate Miami of Ohio's loss today, Jeff.
I'm sorry.
What did I say, Jared? Right at the end of the game,
they were
get
down.
Ready for a Nadu laugh video.
They were down with like a minute left. You're like, oh, he's gonna crap all over this.
Well, I mean, I loved it.
Yeah.
That said, I think if you're Miami of Ohio, you're big Colorado State fans tonight. You'd like to see San Diego State get knocked off. Oklahoma, if they lose, that will help. The bubble's just been so bad. That's, I think, their saving grace here.
Yeah.
If the bubble was any good, I think they would be out. But you're rooting for some of the San Jose States of the world and the Texas A&M.
Jeff, last week I said I saw where you could take Santa Clara plus money to make the tournament, and you said, "Give it to me, I'll take it." And was their win over St. Mary's enough to get Herb Sendek back in the tournament, you think?
I think it was. Yeah, they were terrific, man. What a really great coach he is. I mean, they have some tough wins on their schedule. Look, there's not a lot here from a conference standpoint, but you look. They go and play St. Louis. They go and play Minnesota, a Big Ten team. They challenge themselves, which Miami of Ohio can't say, and that's my saving issue with them. But Santa Clara's done a great job. They're an irritating team, man. They've got a couple of kids. You look at how many kids he's put in the NBA, by the way. Herb Senek's a great coach. If I'm Arizona State, if I'm Providence, I'd throw the kitchen sink at getting him. He's as good a coach as you'll find. And throw in Randy Bennett's even better. And they still have Mark Few in that conference. So, yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, seeing you mentioned some jobs that are open, so we'll have a little bit of a college basketball carousel at the end of this season. All right, Nadu, good stuff. Anything else? Any other games you're looking at? Any teams you're looking at?
People have asked me, like, who's a good sleeper team, like a deep sleeper. It's like, what team could pull an upset? I'm going to throw out there, and I'm sure I'll mention this next week with you. I'm sure we'll talk.
Yeah.
Hofstra, I think Hofstra could pull an upset. They have a great group of guards there. They play slow. They're elite defensively. They can really shoot the rock. They're great from the line. Speedy Claxton's got great guards there. I could see them beating a team. I could see them beating a Texas Tech, a team like that, Nebraska maybe. I like Hofstra a lot.
Nadu, we will be running tournament games all day Thursday, all day Friday next week. So can we talk to you Tuesday or Wednesday?
For sure.
All right, we'll get up and we'll set something up. But, yeah, we got to get you on to break down the brackets and talk tournament. Appreciate you, Jeff. Have a good rest of your conference tournament season.
Yeah, you too, and good luck to everybody out there. Wisconsin, looks like they got it done for you.
They did. They did just enough to pull it out. There is Jeff Nadu joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. All right, we're going to have a good one down the stretch here in Charlotte. You are pointing to the chest. You want to do it right now?
Let's do it now.
All right, so today we seeded the East. We will seed the East. We will pick out a number. I will say a name that has entered into the contest. We're going to do this Today, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to have 16 winners each day. If you're in the contest, you get a Cucinella's gift card. Simple as that. If your team goes to the Final Four, you get even more gift cards. If you win it all, even more. That's the way it works. So we won't know your team until Sunday, but we will know your seed today. And Jarrett, I will say a name and you draw out a number. We'll start with a couple of chat gangers. We'll start with Jamie. What seed does he have in the East?
In the East. Jamie has the 9 seed.
The 9. All right, how about Chad?
Chad will have the 7 seed.
The 7. That's what 7 Concanipple cards get you.
Yeah.
A 7 seed. Thank you, Chad. All right, let's go to Jeff. Let's see what Jeff has.
Jeff has the 11 seed.
All right, Jeff. I feel like he's done good in this tournament before. Chris is up next.
Chris will have, they're all jumbled up together, the 4 seed.
All right.
Not bad.
Getting better. 1, 2, 3 still out there. Could it be Josh?
Josh, the 3 seed.
All right, gets a 3. The 15-16 still out there as well.
Yeah.
Let's go to Pam.
Pam, you have the 13 seed.
13 seed. I feel like Pam might have won this or gone far in this before. Let's go with Jason.
Jason, you have the 6 seed.
Are you trying to do a voice?
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to, bolster it up a little bit. We're drawing paper out of a chest. We got to make it exciting.
The 6 seed. All right, how about Laura?
Laura, you have the 1 seed.
Number 1 for Laura. All right, how about Heather?
Heather, you are not. You are the 8 seed.
8?
Yeah, doing a Maury there.
The 8. PJ Perry.
PJ, the 10 seed.
10. All right, and we go now to Eric.
Eric, you will have the 16 seed.
Oh, Eric. Looking for a big upset in round 1. How about Luke?
Luke is the 12 seed. Those 12-5 matchups, man.
Every year. Daryl.
You have the 14 seed.
Okay, we're getting these double digits here, but we still have a 2 left out there. How about Brandon?
Brandon, you got the 15 seed.
Okay, they will play against the 2. What about Dan? This is Dan.
Dan has the 5 seed.
All right, if I did the numbers right, this should be a 2. I hope it is for Jackson.
Who does number 2 work for? Works for Jackson.
Jackson.
Number 2
is the 2 seed. So there are the seeds. We will put these out on social media. Laura with the 1, Jackson with the 2, Josh with the 3, Chris with the 4, and so on and so forth. We have seeded the East.
That was electrifying.
Josh Thomas on the YouTube chat says, heck yeah, the 3 seed. I'm sorry, Shirley wrote Josh Thompson, so we're going to go with that instead of Josh Thomas.
Man.
Sorry, Josh, you're out. Hey,
it's tough.
Look, do you know how many phone calls I answered while during the break?
I was standing beside you. A lot of them.
16.
Josh, you are indeed the 3 seed. Congratulations. All right, we will take a break. When we return, this is cool. We'll talk to our friend Phil Harris from J.H. Rose Wrestling. How about a women's state champ, Nyima Lovett, with the championship? We'll talk to her. We will talk to Trey Harrell, who also coaches the women's wrestling team at J.H. Rose. We'll have that when we return. Pirate Radio Live. Still got to talk to Greg Hudson and still have a lot more basketball to discuss as well. If we have time, Jarrett wants to talk a little NFL free agency. We'll do that as well. A lot to go in our final hour. We're back with you after this.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. For over 40 years, Greenville Motor Company has been the name Greenville Trust. Driven by service, powered by trust, and now offering one of the area's best service centers, 8 full-service bays working on all makes and models. Their certified team can diagnose, address, and repair any issue, big or small. From oil changes to engine work, go to a repair center that you can trust for the life of your vehicle. Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. DriveHereNow.com, driven by service, powered by trust, Greenville Motor Company.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
The 9th annual NC Pirate Classic is back. Coming Saturday, April 4th. Presented by Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Youth hunters from all over the state are headed east, and the top scoring birds will win great prizes. Weigh-in will be held at Davenport Farms on Highway 264 in Greenville. Brought to you by Sam Jones Barbecue, the Dixie Deer Classic, Grady White Boats, Greenville Marine and Outdoor Shop, Mountain Dew, Country Mart, Moultrie Cameras, Carolina Ice, Simply Natural Creamery, Fox Brothers Construction, BAM Pest Control, Doug Henry of Farmville, American Threads, Corey Kennedy State Farm, and the Robinson Law Firm. Registration is now open for all youth turkey hunters at ncpirateclassic.com. We'll see you there.
A new feature menu has arrived at Basil's in Greenville. Basil's new specialty menu is full of great favorable dishes like roast beef melt, creamy beef ziti, chicken hibachi pizza, apple strudel pizza, plus $4.50 margaritas every Tuesday and $3 North Carolina craft beers on Wednesday. Basil's regular menu and favorites are always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's, pirates supporting pirates.
Oh, dude, that home run just busted your windshield.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
You're not worried about it?
Yeah, I've got Brandon Manning and Farm Bureau Insurance.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, Chandler Honeycutt trying to win a dog of the day here. He's got Miami, and the U is up by 5 on Louisville. 2:26 left to go in the ACC tournament on our Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Dubuck. All right, joining us now in the Pirate Radio studios, we have a regional champion, and Coach Phil Harris is going to tell us all about it back here with J.H. Rose Wrestling. And Coach, good to see you again. How you doing, man?
Good. Thank you, Clip, for having us, and we really appreciate the support from Pirate Radio. I was telling Nyima on the way over here, y'all been with us since day one.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
So we really appreciate the support, and I think this is the first time that I've not come by myself. We've got some celebrities that I brought along with me, and I can't tell you how happy I am to introduce them. First off, I want to introduce our women's head coach, Trey Harrell. A little bit of background about Trey, because I bragged about him in previous shows, but he is 3-time All-American at East Carolina University. The first 2 ladies who placed at the state tournament were coached by Trey, and he's also started the ECW club at Rose High. He's brought a whole nother level of energy, and Nyima will tell you this, but Coach Trey has poured into her and has a lot to do with the success that she enjoyed this year. Nyima Lovett, she is the runner-up for J.H. Rose High School at the state tournament this year. She won the Pitt County Championship. She won the conference championship. She won the regional championship, and she wrestled really hard. And this was her first year of wrestling with other girls.
Wow.
And I don't want to monopolize the whole thing, but I want to tell you, last year we did not have a girls team, and Nyima, I think her record was 1-2. And this year, of course, Coach Trey came in and his assistant, Coach Afiz, but Nyima went 35-8.
Wow.
And just turned it around, and we had our banquet last night, and what she did on the wrestling mat will transcend for years Rose High, because I've been coming to you and say, are we doing things the right way? And for her to do as well as she did, that put into place that everything we're doing, all the hard work, we're doing it the right way.
Man, that's awesome. Coach Harris joining us. Let me ask you, Coach Harris. First of all, you didn't have to tell me you were a wrestler. You've got the build, and as Coach Harris pointed out, maybe the wrestling years as well. But how about your background? How about going to coach women? Because, baseball and softball are different games. Women's basketball, men's basketball, similarities but differences. How many similarities versus differences are there in men's and women's wrestling?
Just really, you have to watch for sure with the attitudes and also emotions. You can be a lot more harder and physical on guys, but girls, you got to understand they have emotion. And it started probably, I want to say, my first year coaching girls, I want to say 20 or 2019. I was at South Central High School, and that's where I coached the first 2 girls at Pitt County. And actually, one of them won the state title this year, Zuzu. She was one of mine that I've coached under for a while.
Yeah.
And just coaching women has been very successful. I ended up enjoying it more. And then last year, I took a year off and coached my twin girls that are 10, and they're ranked first in the state.
Wow.
And then I've decided, ran into Coach Harris at the Fitness Connection. He calls
That's our first date.
Yeah.
Right. We had a conversation in the parking lot of Fitness
Sounds like a Lifetime movie.
It is. And he brought me back. I came back to the high school scene, and the rest is history. And ready to get girls wrestling and boys wrestling back on the map, because with my IQ and skill, I can definitely make a difference.
That's awesome. So where'd you go to high school? Did you go to high school around here?
Small town, St. Paul's High School, between Lumberton and Fayetteville.
Gotcha.
Small town. I started wrestling 2009 through 10, freshman, big old boy. Was not even a wrestler. I just football player, offensive lineman. Lost 34 pounds, and that was history.
Man.
And
your nickname was Biscuit?
Yes, sir. Yeah, my nickname in high school was Biscuit, and I just took wrestling serious. And
I will not be calling him that.
I know. Yeah, I just pour in and end up choosing to come here and wrestle for East Carolina's club team based off academics. I wanted to be a doctor and to get my major in biology, and I just ended up becoming 3-time national qualifier. I had 100 takedowns my junior year. Lost, I think by like 2-1 to become All-American. And then I started coaching kids while I was still in college. And I started AG coach for 2 years, and the rest is history.
Yeah. Good deal. Nyima, let me ask you, how do you get involved in wrestling? Of all the sports out there, how is wrestling your choice?
Honestly, Coach Scott is another coach. He was I guess wrestling had just started, and I was walking in the hallways, and he was like, hey, you should come out and try out. Come to the meeting, the interest meeting, and first day of practice, I don't know, I just liked it. Like, I didn't like the conditioning, but it grew on me eventually, and I liked the atmosphere and the people.
When did you first realize that not only are you participating, but you might be pretty darn good at it? Like, how long did it take you to know I'm good at this?
This year. In the beginning of this year, Coach Trey, honestly, when he first seen me, I guess at club, he had got in my head like, oh, you're going to be a state champ. He kept on saying that throughout the whole season, so that kind of just brought up my confidence a little bit.
Like, Trey, what separates Nyima when she first started to where she is now? Like, how do you turn a good wrestler into a great wrestler?
Mentality. I have this saying for the club, ECW, and just always since I was like training MMA and stuff, I believe it's mental and mind over body. So like I told her that and believed it, and then she believed in me that she was gonna like eventually one day or even get close to even as far as she did to be a state championship, and she just believed in her mentality, and I just saw it, and I can also just feel her like movement. And then she had her IQ of like wrestling. I can tell was there, and she always just listened. If you give an athlete that just pays attention and listens to the sport of wrestling, they can really do something. And she wanted it. You can just tell her she had that fire in her eye.
Yeah, she last year she had the fire last year. In fact, we talked about it at the banquet. We created an award and called it the Fire Award, and Nyima got that last year. But I think with Coach Trey coming on, I think Nyima came in a little smaller than you were last year as well.
Yeah.
And then Coach Trey, and I think for any athlete, when they can look. I mean, I'm a rah-rah guy. I know that I want us to be the best, but when a three-time All-American shows up in the wrestling room, and, you know, we have another coach, Coach Brandon Leitz, and, you know, he was the last state champ at Rose, and he's our guys' head coach. But when you get two coaches like that come into the wrestling room, then the kids really, I mean, Coach Trey wrestles with our kids. He actually won the NCAA state championship a couple weeks ago. Nyima won the state championship, but that's a private type of organization. But they both won state championships.
So hearing it from somebody that's still an active wrestler, you're going to pay attention to that.
That's right. That's right.
No doubt. Phil Harris joining us, Trey Harrell, and Nyima Lovett here. And you talked about the impact that Naima's going to have on Rose Wrestling for years to come. I got to imagine that individuals seeing how she grew and her success, hopefully it makes them want more too, right?
That's our hope. That's our plan. We're trying to get her out there. We want her to be the spokesperson for Rose Wrestling. And I think I will be very surprised if we don't have at least a lot of young ladies come out next year to wrestle, because they know Naima's story and all her successes this year. And you know, that's our plan overall is to build Rose Wrestling, and we've talked about that when we've come before. To take this opportunity, one of the things we've said in the past is that we were going to have a middle school program. Well, we have a middle school coach now. Coach Jacoby Davis. He's got a Farmville Central background, and our first season with Epps and EB Aycock will be this fall. So that's going to feed our program. Coach Trey and Coach Leitz, they run the ECW. They've got about 15 to 20 regular folks that come to that club.
Yeah, it's going to be a big thing for
it's going to help.
For Pitt County in general and the Rose program.
Is that a travel type thing? Or?
Yeah, ECW's travel. We just like Coach said, we went NC way. We took 15 kids and two coaches. Well, one coach was actually the North Pitt coach, one of the assistants, and me and him both won the state title for the NC way. And then we had out of 15 people we took that wrestled under ECW, 10 of us placed. And we had Martez Bradley was actually our heavyweight. won the state title, Nyima won, and then my twins won, and then we had a lot of the other club kids take a runner-up or third, which was really impressive because we just started the club in June, so last June. So it's going to be a year coming up, and I can only imagine it was only like seven kids like at the beginning of last wrestling season, starting out maybe around, and then it just took off, and then it's been keeping the numbers up since then.
And you said you have twin girls?
Girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had twin boys, do you think you'd be involved in girls coaching? Do your girls?
I have boys.
Oh, yeah, boys. Okay. I was wondering if your girls made you get involved more, maybe.
No, I was actually coaching girls before.
Okay.
Yeah, right. It just made me realize the opportunity because honestly now, even with Nyima, like we said, she paved the way. But I have college coaches now reaching out to want Nyima to wrestle for them.
Wow.
They called me and asked me for her contact information, and I sent it along to her because not only did she just her story is far from over. I mean, she gets a chance to wrestle in college now.
What year are you?
I'm a senior.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
But I think she's got plans to wrestle for ECU at the club.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Did you play any other sports at Rose?
I play softball and flag football.
Okay.
Yep.
Flag football, is that
women's flag football is a thing.
Yeah.
Shirley was telling me, was it women's flag football at Barton, Shirley? What'd you say the scores were in their first two games?
They had two games. The first game they won 120-0.
Oh, wow.
And then the second game was, I believe it was 65-7.
Wow, took the foot off the gas on that one. But I guess that's becoming more popular, Phil.
It is, and I think they need to find. I've talked to some of the other wrestling coaches because flag football falls right during wrestling season, so they've got to figure out if it's going to continue to be a thing. Is where does it sit in the calendar of all the other events?
Yeah,
the sports.
Phil Harris, Trey Harrell, and Nyima Lovett joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Pretty awesome, Coach. You have gone from basically an extinct program to the boys team, girls team. You talked about the middle school now feeding into that team. So and everything Coach is doing with the club and everything. So like this is pretty massive for what, just 2-3 years, right?
Yeah, this is the end of our second year,
man.
And we have big plans. We want to be the best, and folks like Nyima are just lifting us up. At our banquet last night, we had all of our other wrestlers, and I believe there's other state champs in that room, for future years. We're just trying to push all the right buttons.
Who'd you say asked you to go out there? Coach Scott, is that what you said?
Coach Scott.
It sounds like he's your scout. You need to get him walking the hallways and picking out more champions.
Coach Scott and Coach Simmons, they're on the coaching staff, and they are in the school, and we have not had a feeder program till this coming year, so we've had to do that. Rose has never been short of athletes.
Yeah,
look at our football, our baseball, but we've had to find walk the hall, so to speak, to get kids come out. But and we'll still do that. But I'm thinking we're turning the corner now, and the kids are going to start finding us.
How many Coach Bland football guys you got on the wrestling squad?
Martez Bradley, Coach Trey mentioned him. He went to regionals this year, had a great season. He's a junior, so he'll be back next year. We've got about 3 or 4 of Coach Bland's, and they're the heavier weights. We get our heavier guys from the football team.
There you go. And I wonder, so I remember some guys would do wrestling to kind of stay in shape outside of their main sport, quote unquote. But how many of your guys is wrestling the main sport, and how many is it kind of a secondary sport? You know what I'm saying?
I do. Lots. For us right now, we are not the primary sport for many of the kids.
Right.
There are some programs that Washington's an example. They have a lot of wrestlers that's their primary sport.
Yeah.
Being a young program, there will come a time where wrestling is the main sport.
Right.
But we've got our baseball team is really strong, and we've got 2 or 3 wrestlers that also play baseball. I think the good thing at Rose High is that you can play multiple sports, and the coaches all get along. We appreciate the fact that kids play multiple sports as long as they're doing something.
Well, I'm a Conley guy, and I hate it because all y'all are so nice. I like Will. RV's a legend. I loved Coach Rankins back in the day. Phil, you're a great guy. So, like, as much as I love my Conley Vikings, I got to say Rose has some good people over there.
Thank you.
It hurts me to say that.
Well, I married a Conley girl, and she's a pretty good girl.
How about you, Coach Harrell? How many of the girls on the wrestling team play other sports? Just about all of them, or
they all play other sports. Yeah. I would have to say there's a few that are probably maybe decided they want to be full-time wrestlers, and that means as in just wrestling throughout the season, off season, but also I tell them as much is to play another sport as well, because I don't want to get too burned out.
Yeah.
Of like not liking the sport, because it's not for everyone. Wrestling's not easy. It's not. If you got to be willing to do it to get through it. One of the sayings I always tell kids, because I don't cut kids. I never cut kids since I started coaching in middle school, and even when I was at South Central, I have never cut one kid. If a kid ever got kicked off or like left the team, it was because they kicked themselves off the team.
Right.
And if you can make it through a wrestling season, you deserve to call yourself a wrestler, and that's just something I always believed in. And I would say that I'm hoping that a lot of the girls, after seeing Nyima and being with her and supporting her throughout her journey, and even them with their journey, it was impressive about how many girls. There's a round in wrestling called the blood round, and that's if you're losing the comp season, now you wrestle all the way back, and that match before the match in the blood round determines if you go to states or not. And there was a lot of girls that were freshmen and sophomore that lost in the match before the blood round. But it just showed their potential of like what they can get there if they actually work hard and continue listening. So I'm excited for the group that's coming back, because I only out of the 9 girls that qualified. And then we took 7 to regionals. I'm only losing 2 seniors, and the core that's coming back is really strong, and they all get along. And that's also part of a good thing, I think, with the girls, is they all really see each other like sisters. They're tight, so it's not no animosity towards each other, and they support each other throughout. And Nyima can even back it up on that.
Nyima, what's your advice to younger freshmen, sophomore, whatever, that are pretty athletic, want to do something? Why would you recommend wrestling? What would be your pitch to them?
Honestly, if you struggle with like I guess your weight and you want to get that down, wrestling could really help with that. The intensity, building yourself up, the weight, the building muscle throughout all practices, your conditioning, I don't know, like that all plays a good part in like learning how to wrestle. Well, being a good wrestler, because you go 2 minutes for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So that takes a lot of energy.
And it's a long 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
It's a long 2 minutes. How about, it's such an individual sport. It's you out there one-on-one, but how about the team part of it? He was talking about how the sisterhood and all that. What's it like being a part of the team?
It feels great, honestly. Like, we all support each other, When you're in a match, all you hear is, like, yelling, like, woo, especially Penelope. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's great. It feels good, though, like, to have that much support and, like, not, like, getting off the mat after you lose and you hearing, oh, you did bad or you could have did better or nothing. They just, like, support you, like, you could do it better next time.
One thing we did that was fun this year, we went as a team, and we took the club kids, too. We went up to see State wrestle Carolina in Raleigh.
Cool. Yeah.
And that was a neat experience for all of the kids and the coaches.
Nyima, sounds like wrestling at the next level is in your future. How about, do you have a major picked out? Do you know what you're going to do post-wrestling?
Law and justice.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good deal. You do have a plan.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, Coach, anything else you want to discuss today?
No, I will say this. We're always working on our wrestling room, and I'm excited. I understand that Clay is going to, the boosters have agreed to get us those wall mats for our wrestling room. We're always trying to keep that upgraded and safe. And one thing we did this year, and I'll end with this, we made our schedule tougher, and we talked about that in one of our earlier. But last year we took 7 wrestlers to the regionals, and we went 0-11. We didn't win a match. This year we took 10 wrestlers to regionals, both girls and guys, and we won 8 matches. And we had a regional champion. And so we're definitely moving the program forward.
Man, that's great stuff.
Yeah, and thank y'all again for having us.
Trey, how about the so sports now or just about year round? How about wrestling? Are you guys doing stuff year round?
Yeah, well, wrestling never ends. I've actually posted sent today to the Rose team in the group chat, and also my ECW group chat for my club kids, the wrestling schedule for our tournaments, because it's just time. It's now to start wrestling freestyle Greco, which is a different style in high school. So now it's time. That's the international style of wrestling that gets you far in Fargo and stuff. To get ready for the Olympics. If you got that in your future, but I'm down. We're ready to start getting the freestyle Greco season and keep teaching the kids to get better.
And you're still wrestling, not with Rose, I guess, right? But with the club and everything.
Yes, but right now, softball season, I've been like in and out. But the days that I don't have a game, I'll be in the room.
Yeah, she's still. She lets me know she doesn't miss a practice. If she's not doing softball, she's still in the room.
What position? Softball.
Left field.
All right, good deal.
Yeah.
Y'all doing good so far?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
4-1.
Okay, take that. Coach and Nyima, awesome to have you here. Appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And keep us updated. Hell, by next year, y'all have a stadium of your own and all kinds of stuff, man. You got it growing. But I remember when you said you didn't have uniforms the first time you joined us. So
we did.
Come a long way.
We have, and we've got a long ways to grow. But we have great coaches in the building. We have a great administration, great support in all the directions, and we have successful wrestlers too.
Trey, nice to meet you. And,
yes, sir, you too.
Nyima, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. All right, we'll take a break, come back. Coach Hud, Greg Hudson, will join us. We'll see if Hud's got a wrestling background. He looked like Stone Cold Steve Austin when he coached here, a pro wrestler. I bet he's got some wrestling in his background. We'll talk to Coach Hud, Greg Hudson, when we return after this.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planting your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utilities.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
This is Dr. Anthony Skellick from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes of ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com, and go Pirates!
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
It's Bostic Sugg Furniture's Lazy Boy Market Sample Sell-Off. We bought out an entire showroom of 100 one-of-a-kind pieces of Lazy Boy furniture. Now we're selling it all at drastically reduced prices. Floor samples slashed an additional 50 to 70% off. This is a one-time opportunity to shop extreme sell-off prices on brand new Lazy Boy styles, recliners, power recliners, sectionals, and leather furniture, designer chairs, cocktail ottomans, and much more. Hurry! You will never, ever find Lazy Boy furniture at such low prices again at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
In Beaufort
Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington-Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington-Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Oh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Register now.
This is Lane Hoover, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day, and they have 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Soon coming to right across the road from Aiden Grifton High School as well. Both locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas. Country Mart fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. And as we head back into PRL, a quick Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard update. We've got about 5 minutes left in this game. UTSA has a 51-47 lead over South Florida, and the points are starting to come in a hurry here for South Florida. They're trying to rally. They were trailing by as many as 11 points in the game.
All right, down to the wire they go. Why is that relevant? Because the winner faces ECU Friday night in the semifinals of the American tournament.
Already Thursday.
It is. We got one more day before Kim McNeil's team takes the court. Right now, I need my computer to update. Tennessee has dominated the second half in the SEC tournament in their game against Auburn and have an 8-point lead. So they have flipped it 36-19 in the second half. And they now have a 10-point lead over Auburn, and looks like they are going to win that game, and that could be trouble for Auburn. Akron had a big end of the first half. They lead Buffalo in the second half now, 54-41, 13 minutes left to go in that game. In the MAC, Akron now overwhelming favorite to win that tournament with Miami of Ohio out. Duquesne with a 10-point lead over Rhode Island in the second round of the A-10 tournament. Those are the games going on currently as we speak on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Do we have any recent finals? Miami knocked off Louisville. Way to go, Sean. Got his dog of the day. Kentucky was able to get by Missouri 78-72 in the SEC. Seton Hall ended up beating Creighton by 11. Arizona just went final. They beat UCF 81-59 to advance to the Big 12 semis.
What do you think that does for Miami with UCF losing? Because they're a bubble team.
Yeah.
Does it help or not matter?
I think it helps that they're losing, that Auburn's going to lose.
Yeah.
Who did they do say? Oklahoma. Keep an eye on them.
San Diego State.
Oklahoma plays A&M tonight. San Diego State.
They play Colorado State.
Colorado State coming up tonight. So how many times have you heard this week or previous that it's the worst, weakest bubble ever, and now a lot of these bubble teams are losing? So that is advantageous, I think, for Miami of Ohio. If you don't know, Miami of Ohio lost earlier today to UMass in the MAC tournament, 31-1 on the year. They got to get in.
Yeah,
put them in Dayton. I mean.
When it went final, myself, you, and Chandler, we were outside and just did all that for nothing.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Chandler said did all that for nothing in a joking way, obviously. Yeah. But a team with one loss cannot be left out of a 64-team field.
He also had a rhyme, 31-1. And the NIT, you'll have fun or something. I can't remember what he said.
87-83. You'll be playing in the NIT.
That was it.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Let's just break Wes's nose anyhow.
All right. There's a nursery rhyme from Greg Hudson, who joins us on the Turner Home Team Live line. Coach Hud, how you doing?
Where's Wes?
Fixing that nose, I think.
Is that a Chinese buffet?
Yeah.
Look, Chinese buffet can cure all ills. Anything you got wrong with you, Chinese buffet can help you out. Coach, we just had Phil Harris on, head wrestling coach at JH Rose, also Trey Harrell, the women's coach out there, and Nyima Lovett, who was the runner-up at States, won the regional first year of women's wrestling at Rose. So we talked a lot of wrestling. Were you ever a wrestler, or your son in school? No?
No. Didn't like the uniform.
Well, is it too revealing for you?
Yeah.
But
Sharp sock out the bottom of that leg.
Some tough hombres getting down there one-on-one.
A different dude. I have the ultimate respect for him. And my first year at Minnesota, I'd been in the office about a week. And I went down to the weight room to get my first time to go at lunch to get a workout in. And there's this short guy with cauliflower ears that's just wearing this dude out over in the corner of the weight room all by themselves. And he is, for 15, 20 minutes, like every calisthenic, push, pull, yank, up, down. I mean, it's brutal. And then he said, okay, take 5, and then we'll get started. and I was like, what did I just hear? So I had to find out. So I went over to the coach and introduced myself. It was Coach Robinson, the head wrestling coach. And I said, Coach, I got to ask you, man. I saw the warm up, I guess, of what you were doing. And I said, then you said take a break, and then we'll get started. What do you do next? He says, I don't start training the guys until I get them to the point where I know what their willingness to suffer is.
Sheesh.
And then the guy walks back in the room and he introduces me. He says, hey, this is one of our new coaches, Brock Lesnar.
That's right. Minnesota. Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin was from there too, I believe.
Oh, he was a freakazoid. And later on, then that summer, there's a winding road to go into the football office facility, and it was all around the athletic complex, and it's sort of an S-turn. And you come around it, there's a little bright spot, and right in the middle of the road, coming at me, is Lesnar running. He's got one of the lightweights on his shoulders, and him like a fireman jogging. Yeah.
Wow.
Those guys are different human beings.
Greg, I knew that even if he didn't wrestle, Hud would have a story for us, and he never disappoints.
The future highest paid center in the NFL. This guy's getting a new contract. He was a all-state wrestler in Iowa and played at Iowa. The guy's a machine.
Yeah, he's gonna be great.
Going to Raiders.
Love wrestlers. Love recruiting linemen and defensive linemen. Anybody. If you were a wrestler, I was taking the second, third look at you.
There was just a candid photo of him at his introductory press conference today, and he just looked pissed to be there. I'm like, yeah, this guy's going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to ask Hud about the Max Crosby stuff, Jared. So can you very briefly explain what happened between Crosby and the Ravens, starting from the the trade to where we are today?
Yeah, Friday night it was announced Max Crosby would be traded to Baltimore for 2 first-round picks, and then Tuesday the Raiders said that the Ravens backed out, no further comment, and apparently they failed him on his physical because his knee was damaged still from his meniscus repair last month.
Right.
And a lot of people are saying this is shady business by the Ravens.
Yeah.
I don't know. HUD, any thoughts on the take back that the Ravens did on Max Crosby?
What about Drew Brees getting turned down by the Dolphins? That's how he ended up in New Orleans.
Nick Saban.
Physical. Yeah, well, it wasn't Saban, but it was the doctors. And, of course, he's got a say in it. And you go off what the doctors say, and you're risking that amount of money. You know what? I know there's so much that's done with those. I don't know how the insurance works on the contract system where they get a bailout somehow. But, man, the knee injuries, the doctors are so good now, and the rehab is so much better than it used to be. And, I mean, basically, we could have went to a veterinarian and got our knees done back in the 80s and might have had the same thing. But it's the technology and the precision these guys have and just the way guys rehab. It was surprising to me. Now, maybe Hendrickson, the Bengals, the deal, maybe his agent was paying a couple doctors. I don't know.
Well, and is it true, or is this your conspiracy, Jarrett, that like the Ravens lost more than they thought they were? So they rescinded the deal where they gave up the picks and they just signed a guy.
It's
Trey
not
Hendrickson.
like a conspiracy, but it's just, I mean, thinking through it, like you got a guy in Jesse Minter who's never been a head coach, and you lose 8 starters in free agency. It's kind of like, well, we can get Trey Hendrickson for cheaper. We don't have to give him any picks. We just pay him cash, and that'll kind of help Jesse Minter in a way.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that is a first-rate, multi-billion-dollar business. So who knows what goes on in that decision making? But the bottom line is still the bottom line, and what they're trying to do. And with losing those 8 guys, there's pluses and minuses. Were all those guys going to be able to play in that system, which they were still basically playing in the same thing, but it'll be with a different mentality, maybe a different idea. But nothing surprises me. But they did get a great player.
Yeah.
Well,
so did the Raiders. They got their guy back.
Yeah.
So interested to see how that works out. I was trying to think of like the college equivalent to this, HUD, and I don't know. Like, I guess if you're at Florida State or Notre Dame, you might have some of the resources that these NFL teams have. But would it be like just you getting a guy on campus that kind of shows up a lemon or something? So, I mean, you got to do your due diligence when you're recruiting these guys, though, right? As far as injuries and history and all that.
Well, you get everything from their. The thing we worried about most was a knee injury. If it was an MCL injury, not a red flag. If he tore the meniscus and he just tore the thing up, bent it backwards, because the rehab is not done like it is when you're at the next level of college and then you're at the next level in the NFL. It's not as diligent. They're going to blow days off. They're going to miss. They're going to miss workouts. They're going to go too hard too soon. That's one of the major mistakes that happens. I know a guy who was in the NFL. He was a Notre Dame tight end, and he hurt himself because he thought he was getting better, and on his own he advanced his workouts, and it cost him. So you can come back from a pretty bad knee injury if you do it exactly. I mean, to the T. You got to do it right. But if a guy's got a shoulder in high school, that's a flag. There's not smoke. There's an inferno, and because that shoulder's going to shoot out again. No matter how many times you batten down the hatch and bolt it down, it's coming out.
Greg Hudson joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. We are enthralled with the hoops, HUD, here, conference tournament week. We got Selection Sunday on Sunday, the NCAA tournament first four starting next Tuesday, and then the real deal next Thursday, Friday. We don't see a lot of two-bid MAC ever. How about the MAC this year? Miami of Ohio loses today, 31-1 on the year. Are you putting them in the tournament? And if so, you're going to have two teams from the MAC in the NCAA tournament this year.
Why not? They'll I don't. Now this is what I heard. Jay Billis said, no team with 29 or more wins has not made the tournament.
Right. Yeah. 31-1. I don't think it matters who you play at that point.
If they were like 27-3 going into the conference tournament and lost today, then leave them out. But
they're gone. They lost. They're undefeated in the regular season.
Yeah.
And of course, that postseason is their one bid. But having that second team in, it's because they accomplished something that's nearly impossible to do, winning 30 games in a basketball season. So here's the thing: do they have the best players in the country? No. But everybody keeps saying, well, they're not the best team. You know what? They play as one of the best teams in the country, and they win more games with the amount of talent they have. So I'm all for them getting in. Plus, I was a Ron Harper fan when they were whacking it at Miami today, and we were burning couches out in the street. So it was a lot of fun then.
Ron Harper, there's the name. HUD, I'm trying to see how many of your football stops will be in the NCAA tournament this year, and not a good year for HUD football schools.
No, it used to be great with UConn and Cincinnati.
Of course, UConn's good. Cincinnati was in like a must-win game yesterday, and again blew it, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've never recovered from hugs.
And Florida State's won 8 in a row, but that could come to 8 out of 10, something like that. But they got the Dukies tonight, so that might be trouble.
Yeah, and of course the Purdue, they're not bad.
Matt Painter's always got them there. I'm seeing them as a 4 seed this year, which, hey, maybe that's good for them. Maybe they don't need to be the 1 or 2.
Oh yeah. I just said, oops, not a 4, but it's the 5 you don't want to be, right? You get whacked by the 12 every year.
Yep. Greg Hudson joining us. Do you have? Do you need to see the bracket first, or do you have a team that you're ready to write on the final line this year for champion?
Man, no, I have to see the bracket. I have to listen to Jay Billis on a podcast to make sense.
There you go.
I don't follow it enough.
I like that HUD doesn't pretend to know stuff he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
But I will always be heavily leaning towards UConn, not just because I work there, but I know they got good players. I know the mentality of what they have as a basketball school. And they got that guy that will just drive you to. They build for the tournament, and the only other thing is, I'm a believer in, like they always said back in the day when we were first doing. I remember getting the tournament, guys. This is how old I am. I would get the tournament out of the Cincinnati Enquirer. You had one copy, bro, and you had to fill it out in pencil.
Oh yeah, my grandma did that until she passed away. She would fill out the bracket from the newspaper.
In the newspaper,
yep.
But I the guards, if you got great guard play, watch out.
Looking forward to the madness for sure. All right, Coach HUD, anything you got going on we need to know about?
Just that my grandson's the greatest kid in the world. That's the number one thing I got.
Congratulations on having the greatest grandson in the world, man. That's awesome.
He's the best. There's no one even close. And no, I love March Madness, man. I'm fired up for it. But I have been following some of the plays these guys are making in this World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
Because they're playing a little loose. I mean, they're tight because they're representing something, whether they were from an island that's owned by the Netherlands, whatever. Those guys are playing loose and making plays. It's been fun to watch. I was surprised how much I've actually watched.
Well, good. I have neglected it. I need to get into it now that they're into the knockout rounds. So
who's the guy that played for Coastal last year? He's the second baseman for I think he only played a year or two at Coastal. He was at a junior college, and he had like 50 freaking home runs one season.
I do not know.
Yeah, I think he's with Baltimore, but he's a second baseman. He's one of the top 20 prospects in minor leagues, but he is a dude.
And thanks to our Italian friends for keeping us around for winning last night.
That man, the names with a bow at the end. They were calling.
All right, Hud. Well, enjoy the hoops, enjoy the baseball, and we'll catch up with you again next week, man.
Guys, all right, man.
Later on.
Go Pirates.
There is the Hutter, Greg Hudson, on the Turner Home Team live line. Brock Lesnar running down the road with a man on his shoulders.
Yeah, the weights weren't cutting it anymore.
One of the scariest things I could possibly think of, Jared.
Yeah, yeah, that guy freaks me the hell out.
The only thing scarier is if Brock Lesnar was carrying Coach Hud. That would be the only thing that would be scarier than that.
That's a hell of a sight.
Carrying like an alligator.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and have more Pirate Radio Live. What'd you say?
Talk?
Yeah, we'll talk. Go
ahead.
Let's come back and talk. What do you want to talk about, Shirley?
I'll give you an update on the American Championship quarterfinal. It is 26 seconds left in the game. UTSA up by 10.
Oh, wow. All right. So it looks like it's going to be Pirates and Roadrunners. We will take a break, come back, have more for you after this.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness. while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Hi, I'm Donovan McNabb, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person service, competitive savings and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Alrighty. Man, love the hoop song during the workday. We'll do it all over again tomorrow. Do we have another break, Shirley? Okay, so we got to do a quick seg here. Jared, you wanted to talk NFL. You've got about 2 minutes to do it.
All the Raiders signings are now official. Keaton Mitchell, traitor.
Traitor. What do you mean traitor? I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure his team got rid of him.
I thought he liked me, man. It's one. Hey, I was happy for him. Got out of that bum organization in Baltimore, and signed with the probably even worse one.
The Go Chargers, which have a crowded backfield.
Yeah, and I thought the Giants, I mean, Jeremy Fowler, when he first got released, I thought the Giants were a great spot because Scatterbo and Tyron Tracy's kind of in limbo. I thought Keaton
He would have been a great change of pace.
I thought he could firmly be in that number 2 spot, but going to the Chargers where they spent a first-round draft pick on Amari and Hampton last year.
Yeah.
And they're kind of the same player.
And they got the Vidal guy or whatever that they played a lot too.
Kind of their bruiser guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like it's just going to be a repeat of Baltimore where he'll just be specialist.
Lost in the shuffle a little bit. So Keaton Mitchell picked up quick, though.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I loved watching him here. It's all just fun and games saying he's a traitor and I hate his guts now. But I don't think that's the best place for him to go. But, I mean, if that was probably the place offering the most money, have at it.
I'll say this. You're going to be seeing the NFC East on primetime a lot because the NFL loves doing that. But the AFC West is the most compelling division in football. You got a couple of playoff teams. You've got the dynasty crumbling, and then you've got the up-and-coming Raiders that are going to have the number 1 pick. I think there's some good storylines there.
Yeah, I think right there. And then, you got to go NFC North. The Lions still trying to fight their way through things. The Packers are interesting. The Vikings, if they get Kyler Murray, that's at least maybe going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
But, the West right now, most compelling, top of the list.
Let's take a final break. We'll come back, get ready to wrap things up here on a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back after this.
Everybody, can you feel it?
Pirate Radio March Madness is back. Listen to Pirate Radio Live from 3 to 6 p.m. this week for your chance to be one of the 64 lucky winners of a free lunch combo courtesy of Cuccinella's in Greenville. If your team makes a tournament run, you could win an additional $50 to $100 gift card from Cuccinella's. Listen to win thanks to Cuccinella's with locations midtown across from Best Buy and downtown across from Sup Dogs and online at Facebook and Instagram. Pirate Radio, your station for winners and your home for
North Texas.
Jeff Stein here at Brownwood Buick GMC. Pirate Nation, get ready. It's baseball season. You got hot dogs, apple pies, and GMCs. That's right. For Sierra 2500, 3.9 plus $1,000 in purchase allowance, we have over 10 to choose from. You got free pickup and drop off, a free car wash and vacuum. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Warm up from the winter with hot manufacturer rebates and store discounts. Buy any new Winchester Super X pump, Wildcat, Expert, or XPR, get $25 back. Getting ready for turkey season? Buy any new Winchester Super X pump, shotgun, get $50 back. Or bring in the heat with a Savage $100 rebate on a Savage Renegade shotgun. Don't forget 50% off Nomad turkey gear. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken-Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. Come celebrate the next big Pirates win at the Rick House. The Rick House is Greenville and Eastern North Carolina's premier American-themed restaurant.
I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at the Rick House. Come see us for a big city feel right here in Greenville. I guarantee you'll have a great experience.
We feature the very best bourbons around. Our made-from-scratch pastas are to die for, and nobody does steak like the Rick House. We also feature an early dining special from 4 to 6. Come see us at the Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
This is retired ECU baseball player Charlie Yorgan, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. In the stock market today, the Dow was down 739 points and closed at 46,677. The NASDAQ was also down 404 points at 22,311. And the S&P fell 103 points and finished the day at 6,672. That is your Wells Fargo Advisor Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
All right, wrapping it up here on a Thursday. Appreciate you, Carter. Shirley, we'll see you tomorrow. If you want to get in our Cucinella's March Madness contest, we will get 16 more winners yesterday via chat, via call. Maybe Did I say yesterday? Tomorrow. We're
going back in time, folks.
If you're listening to this Saturday, we're going to do this yesterday. We'll do 16 more winners tomorrow, 16 Monday, 16 Tuesday. All you got to do, call in, and you will win a Cuccinella's gift card and be entered in to our March Madness contest.
Look at that.
The sun is out. Man, sun's out, guns out. We will talk to you Friday. For J-Bone and the crew, I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington.